Okay, so there are still new. We got the dwarf. We got her, Flirty McFlirts. We got this kid, who sells papers, obviously, and his racist older brother, which is interesting. There is still at least somebody we haven't met, so that's neat. Anyway, so things to do. Well, there's sort of the immediate plot that I should probably pursue, which involves learning detect secrets from a pickaxe, attuning to it at a mural, and then detecting these secrets in order to find some guy who's going by Frank, son of Frank. Also, I want to look at some houses in the housing district. Isn't that something? Anyway, yeah, so well, first of all, let me get back. There's a torch there. God, if only I had Mage Hand. Let me get back to a rat. Oh, is there? Nice. Don't I need 5 rats? I think I have 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I have 4 rats. Guys, great news. I have 4 rats in my pockets. 1 more and I've completed the set. Penguin, hello. Jeppo, Arg, Clover. Howdy, howdy. I wonder what happens when I give him all 5 rats. If he makes a rat king, we're gonna have a problem. But anyway, yeah, I gotta go. I can attune spells there, swap spells around or whatever. I suspect with my whole detecting secrets thing, there being so many lights here, I suspect a thing is gonna pop up here that like, oh, it's a secret passage or some such. You like it? I've literally never played a Killzone game, so. I mean, more power to you in that regard. Right, this is the one I want. Right. Okay. Listening from work? Yes, you mentioned yesterday. Hello, Noki. Get that paper. Trozenails look like Blue Raspberry Jolly Ranchers. Ooh, do they taste like Blue Raspberry Jolly Ranchers? That's the question. On the website you mentioned there's so many. There's even a snowman. Yeah, there's a snowman class, or race, not class. The snowman could be anything. Boy, do you think it'd be difficult if a snowman was like a fire druid? Like, haha, I'm the snowman. I cast fire. I really, really hate it. I wish I had done literally anything else. It's terrifying every time I use magic. Ahem. All right, so. Pickaxe. That's a bow. There's the pick. Frosty is just a snowman bard. Is he a bard? Is he only a bard, I guess is the question. He's definitely bard. Is he anything else? He's got magic in his hat. I guess bards have magic, don't they? What does he do in that special? Rides a train, almost gets a kid killed. Slides down a mountain on his belly. I guess he could maybe be a druid, because doesn't he hang around with a rabbit? Druid bard. I like druid bard for Frosty the Snowman. I think that works. I think druid bard works mostly bard, I'll grant you that. But I think druid bard works great for Frosty the Snowman. All right. Ahem. Inspect this pickaxe. Yes. We need to pull secret out of it, which is 3 hours. Which will take me only 1 level of druid. To speak with animals? Yeah, I probably only need 1 or 2 levels at most. 3 hours, which will take me to 130, pretty much. That's not too bad. 3 hours. That's all it takes for you to complete this, to normal men, extremely challenging task. But you are no normal man. You are the one who upholds the Arcanist legacy. You can get speak with animals as a bard. The man's literally made of snow.
You're a shrewd negotiator. Magic.
Got me there. There's also a hippo. Oh yeah, what are they called? Oh, they have like a special race name. Oh god, the hippo race is... They were added in Spelljammers. I'm blanking and I'm annoyed because I actually really like the hippo race. Griff? Is it? I don't think it's Griff. Griff doesn't sound right. GIF? That could be, I guess, but when I see it and say it written out, I just think Gith, like Gith Yankee. Not GIF. It is GIF. Now I think about it, it's absolutely GIF. They have Gith Yankee, or just Gith, G-Y-T-H. And then there's GIF, like hippo. Like, huh? GIF like peanut butter. Oh, of course, silly me. Or the file format, GIF. Why not both? Yeah, she's happy about all the gay sex she's having, Arg, so she's both. Thank you, 30 Rock, for that joke. You've not had the pleasure to interact with the spell previously, but you quickly learn of its extreme usefulness. Detect Secrets allows you to uncover, once for each cast, any secret trap, hidden passage, stashed away item, or esoteric illusion within 30 feet. If you wish to uncover secrets of the sea below, make sure to keep it prepared. Must be quite new, however, as you have not heard of it being used by adventurers nor any clerics during any of the official delves. Amazing. What are we doing plot-wise? Well, we just got a spell Detect Secrets, and we're trying to find a suspicious character / maybe important witness to the tea shop exploding, who all we know about him is he's a man in yellow, and he's giving the name Frank, son of Frank. We found a yellow hat down here in the catacombs, dungeon, cave, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah, we heard from a reliable source, or at least a trustworthy one, that he went into a secret passage. So you should be able to figure out what Detect Secrets will be used for, given we're looking for a secret passage. Anyway, but before any of that, I need to prepare the damn spell. All right. Obviously, the cantrips are good. I like Comprehend Language. Detect Secrets. It's a first level spell. That's fine. Grease, Wounds, Speak with Animals. I'll take Cure Wounds. Knock, Bark Skin, Enhance Ability, and Speak with Dead. Okay. Right. Now that that's all sorted, I hate that I keep having to cast Enhance Ability. Curious George, the yellow hat guy. Well, we did find a yellow hat. We don't know if he's a human, though. Yeah, I have to keep casting Enhance Ability. Damn thing. All right. Now then, I'm going to go... It's within 30 feet. I'm going to go right here, because we kind of found the hat in this area, and I'll cast Detect Secrets. No reason to cast that spell. I'm sorry, what? Do I go to where I found the hat? Do I have to engage in dialogue? Oh, maybe... Well... I guess maybe I could cast it on this thing. These look human. Analyze the origins again? Oh, it's locked. I got 9 of these. I might have gotten it. I did. Wow. You saw your figures carefully. The pigmentation, the style, the preservation. It's not white maid nor snail folk. These paintings predate all of them. Before the snail folk? Yes. Before the Fade era, the earliest of these would date is the Gate Wars, long before recorded human history. They look quite alien. What are these creatures even supposed to be? It could be depictions of the forgotten beast of yore. A folk type or higher being connected with yore. Though the less exciting answer would be they're rare aberrations picked by whatever people inhabited Askan before the Tulin Katal. No want to acquire one of these recorded. Their interests. Interest is another clue to the origin. Whatever the Golden Horde must think is important enough to send an ambassador to spelunk for, must have inherent value. Unless the Celestials happen to be idiots, which is not a possibility to forego. This must be very important to the Celestials, unless they're just stupid. That's always an option, and you should not rule it out. Thanks, guys. Well, that didn't work. Well, I have detect secrets now. I could try it on the mural, I guess. There might be something there. I kind of thought I could just pop it wherever I wanted. Nothing this way. That corpse has no head, so I can't speak to him. Engage. What's the light from the ceiling? It's an illusion. Don't mind it. It's absolutely not the sun. Oh, well then. The skull? I'll leave you to it. Pat the top of the skull. Huh. Now, I'll be honest. I really thought detect secrets would be... Oh, sorry. More immediately useful. What with, you know... it being detect secrets. No reason to cast it. Be close enough to the secret. Yeah, you know, I'll be honest, I feel like that somewhat defeats the point. Oh, whatever you cast, it'll pop the nearest secret within a 30-foot radius. Can I cast it here? No, you're not close enough to a secret. What? So you know I'm close enough to a secret. Yes, to cast the spell. Right. But I still need the spell to find the secret. Correct. I'm not sure that tracks as a game mechanic. That feels... Don't get me wrong, me casting it 1,000 times and burning through all my spell slots, not ideal, but at least it would make sense, and I would be careful with the damn spell. The fact it won't let me cast it... Oh, well, now I can cast it. What the... Alright. Little annoying, that. But whatever. An illusory tile. Let's go trifle with it. Okay, well that's nice, but not helpful. Alright, well, since now I kind of know how it works, let's go to near where his fucking hat was and cast it there. At least I got an item to get my slot back if I need it. Oh, you're playing the Cult of Lamb DLC? The winter thing, right? Kinda played that a little bit ago. Cult of the Lamb's on the wheel, and it will definitely have Twitch integration to let you happy chappies enjoy the shenanigans within Cult of the Lamb. No reason to cast the spell this way. Okay, could have fooled me. The hat was right about here, I think. No reason to cast it. Okay, was it like here? No reason to cast. Okay. You can be part of the cult. That is how Cult of the Lamb works with Twitch integration. No reason to... Fuck me. You can start chaos. That's true. You can also vote on things that happen in the camp. Or the cult, if you prefer. I think this is even worse, frankly. Just go around spamming this spell until I get an actual ping and I go, aha, I found something. Yeah, I feel this is worse. stumbling around in the dark, sort of hoping to find him. And, like, I don't know. My instinct tells me, hey, dumbass, it's near where you found the hat. I spammed it all over there. I didn't see shit. But, like, part of my problem is the hat must be there for a reason. They wouldn't just leave the hat there and then not have, like, any reason it's there. Pass check finding pass is annoyingly high. You had to get hints for this part. Oh, cool. Awesome. Well, before I break down and get hints for this part, I can at least go and check the housing district. Could be there to indicate you're on the right track to finding Frankson. You mean Frank, son of Frank? Easy mistake to make, I understand. But, like, even over there, I spammed it on everything that would reasonably be within any secret. I went near the headless dead body. I went in the corner where there's nothing. I went in front of the mural. I went near the roper. I went down the little hallway past the roper to the one-way door. Found nothing. Spamming it all over the joint. The gaff, if you will. A shard? I think that's a shard. Sure is. Oh? What's this? I guess I haven't been down here. Wall past the roots. You approach the wall. This is it, the sealed entrance, the one the cultists wrote about. Oh. You know the phrase now. Time to test it. Right. This. Huh. He was that close to it? He was right. Okay. Hail Esuth. Draconic words echo in the chamber. Ave Esuth ignis vit litvus verat. For a moment, nothing. Oh, God, a flash. Excuse me. The stone ripples like water and vanishes, revealing a dark passage. Okay, you've convinced me. Cultist seal has been broken. The trove of Esuth awaits. Also, there's this giant snail. The hell's this about? So that's where that is. Yeah. Gigantic hail snail. The air itself freezes as you head deeper into the tunnel until you find a passage blocked by a spiral shell. Massive unit of a hail snail. It fills the entire eastern passage. Holy hell. That's one thick snail. Is she single or what? Don't be rude. He's just a little broad. Is he single or what? Nothing wrong with that. Hail snail moves its thick head and blue eyes and focuses on you. Speak with animals is not lighting up, unfortunately. Ever seen anything like this before, Snell? I mean, yeah. People took 5 million years to get off the elevator. Doors started closing on them. Damn. Clover out here getting some elevator action. Reference to the hit video game from like 1998, Elevator Action. And there's people ruining the action. You're sleepy. Oh, Ellie. Well, it's Friday, so. Goblin waltzes up to it and looks it up and down. He's almost proud. This big guy's been here for months. Last time I was here, he's facing slightly to the left. Moving closer, you see a snail is moving. Maybe 10 degrees, a 5. Not very fast. My voice is very good to go to sleep to. Hear that, YouTube? Subscribe for more token ASMR. The frozen mucus, have fun sleeping to that, slowly melting around it indicates a pattern. Yes, it's attempting to rotate, by hail snail standards, very, very slowly. Your apartment smells like weed. Yo, fucking toke it up, Clover! Okay, now I can speak to animals. Well, I gotta speak to the giant snail. The hail snail, as spells esoteric tinkle, fades. Don't be a narc, Clover. Yeah, that's what I keep telling her. Clicking that slowly turns into a sentence. Little guy, you are friend? Yes, I am friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. Friend. Snail's muttering echoes through the cavern. I am Reckham. Lord Reckham Namu, you stand before a solemn soul. Your solemn soul? Why? I'm trapped. The cold, it holds me. Oh, no! I sleep, but not sleep. Esoteric ice binds me. My children, they sleep too. We cannot move. Well, that's not nice. What are you voting for in the election? Election? What is an election? Never mind, it's complicated. Yes. If I must vote, whatever helps snails. We are forgotten. Always forgotten. Oh. Anything that help me when it comes to... probably not. How'd you end up here? I fell asleep. Yo! Same, brother. In this hallway months ago. It's legal, but it's rude and at least a violation to get it into other people's homes. Yeah, Clover's a narc. She was born for the HOA. In this hallway months ago, when I woke, I was growing larger and larger. And colder and colder. Need more betting on the channel? You want to bully? You want more money to bully me with? Wait, mate. Yes, Esoteric Cold. It feeds on itself. Now I cannot move. People hoard points so they can request games is the problem. So the thing is, because request game is always looming, people are reluctant to bet too many points. That being said, I think if we're gonna bet on anything, it should be if the coin is yes or no. I think that's a fun bet to have. Cannot warm, cannot wake. I mean, can I not help this guy with, like, I guess I don't have any fire spells, do I? I have grease. I'm not sure that would help, though. I would love kumquats. Ha! Quat. I'll be honest, I've never had a kumquat. Can I cast grease? No, I can't cast grease. Grease might help. It's not lighting up. No reason to cast. Yeah, normally it lights up if you can cast it. And at no point during this conversation did it pop up. Well, I want to ask. Oh, there you go. Can I break the esoteric effect causing the Snail Lord's hibernation? You have a feeling you could. Ha-ha! In either case, you must try wisdom. I have Druidcraft, Enhance Ability, and Meek supports me. Thanks, Meek! It's like if you had a really small orange hole, but not as bitter. Well, the only bitter part of the orange is like the rind, yeah? So, probably would enjoy a kumquat then. Alright. You focus on the esoteric strings, the ley lines connecting Snail to the pocket dimension. There, you see it! You press against the barrier. The pocket shudders, then shatters! The esoteric ice begins to melt, very slowly. But it's working. You did something? Yeah, I broke the esoteric effect. Oh, means to move away from the passage. Well, yeah. You eat the peel of kumquats. Oh, so it's like a kiwi. Okay. Right, that'll make Thageleaf very happy. He groans. Ugh. Why? He would have preferred for the snail to remain, but he'll not complain about it beyond guttural noises. Ley lines? I mean, that's what he said. The snail lets out a blubbering clicking noise. Other sound echoes deep from the hallway. His family's awakening all together now. He should return later after a rest. They'll be done by then. I'll leave them to it. Hell yeah! I guess tomorrow? I think the election's like in 2 days, right? So... Anyway, well, this is impressive. Whoa. Ooh, damn. Not every day you get to see something like this. Tucked away in the remnants of an overgrown and most likely esoteric shifted apartment, you stand before the skull of a dragon. Not just any dragon. The size indicates a formidable age. What the fuck? This is an ancient dragon of the Fade era. Ooh, you can feel it. This is not some regular chamber. This is a place outside the material. Is this an esoteric pocket? This entire ruined apartment exists within one. A rather stable one at that. Meek is here! We love Meek. Ooh, thank God Meek's here. Whew! Cranial structure is remarkably intact, as is expected of this pocket. Highly dense as well. Cross-section analysis of the exposed fracture shows minimum trabecular tissue. From what you've read on dragon bones, which is a fascination among certain scholars, these are authentic, for one. The structure is completely fused, full skeletal maturity. The size appears to point towards a mature age, somewhere between adult and ancient. A red dragon. More importantly, you notice something lodged in the posterior maxilla. He's just making up words now. Something in the sinus cavity. Oh. You mean the nose? Don't stick your hand in too deep. Who knows what's lurking in there? Finger brushes against something cold and metal. A key to nowhere. What? A key. Covered in moss and rutch. Ancient, esoteric. Yeah, I'm probably not finding whatever that opens. Tingles in your hand. What'd you find? Cranes his neck to take a better look. A key, very old. A key to what? I don't know. Something important, I'd wager. I went in its nose. Yeah, it had a key shoved in there. You'd wager a lot of things. Then you hear it. A sound. Scraping. Shuffling. Coming from inside the skull. Incoming. Oh no! Snell already has a sling out ready for a goblin. What? Shoots out of the eye hole of the dragon. The fuck? Domnall the Lost. Hey! A goblin, his eyes covered in a pair of faintly glowing spectacle goggles, around his head, a helm of sorts, rusty scrap. When you see his face, it reveals deep wrinkles covered in dust and bone fragments. An old goblin. What are you doing in my place? Snell takes a step forward. Hey, this is halfway territory. Identify yourself. Old goblin drops to the ground with a thud, joints crackling. He's wearing what might have once been clothes. Now it's mostly rags. His eyes are wild, feral. The goblin's been alone for a very long time. I'm Domno, and you're in my territory. I got here first. His eyes locked to your hand. The key. My key! Points a gnarled finger at you. You didn't just steal that, did you? Well, no, I found it in the skull. Skull's mine, so give that back. Give it back now. Literally not happening. Is it truly his key? Is the owner? What does the key open? His eyes narrow. Wouldn't you like to know? Yes. The greatest treasure of Aeth's hoard. How long have you been down here? Scratches his head. A year? Okay, so he should know. He should know halfway then, right? A year? Give or take. He said halfway. Can I? Goblin's been alone for a long time. What are you doing in my play? Okay, no, I can't see. I can't see when the halfway started to exist. I feel like if he's been here a year, he should know. Like he should know what the halfway is. But he's also maybe gone insane. Should we help this guy, Snell? Lean closer. He's hissing. The old man's hissing. I can hear that. I don't need help. I need my key. Look, old timer, you've been stuck in Esoteric Pocket for God knows how long. Come with us. The Halfway Bridge tribe can. I'm not going anywhere without that key. His spirit has been here for far longer than he believes. Ooh. Send someone down for him eventually. For now, let's not lose more time here. Well, I'm keeping the key. You leave me no choice. Reaches into rags and pulls out a scroll. Yellowed and ancient. I've been saving this. He unfurls a scroll, shaking hand. Manus Arcana Dominatus. Those are not the correct words, but it appears to be activated nonetheless. Key rips from your grasp. Oh, no, you don't. Meek! Oh, hell yeah. Well, glad to see it. My rolls have fucking gotten their shit together. Chat, you know what that means. Ahem. But that's for later. With intense speed, you snap your arm forward. The key is grasped. Damn it! Fine, have the key, but you never take my bones! And then he leaps into the eye socket of the skull, scrambling into the darkness beyond. Gone. So now watch the old man fly through the air, letting out an impressed whistle. That's one spry motherfucker. He rubbed his shoulder where the spell hit him. Should we go after him? Into the skull? Look, I'll report it to the old lady. We'll send a team down here, you know, eventually. Poor bastard's been alone too long. Needs, I don't know, professional help. The eye socket stares back, empty. But not really. Let's just leave. No good can come from standing around here. Oh, shit! I can talk to the dragon! Speak with dead! I mean, I need to get my 3rd level spell slot back, but yeah. I want to chat with the dragon. Is it the bandage? Yeah. Oops. Not just any dragon. Yeah, we're doing whole thing again, huh? Okay. Yep. Go through. Okay, here we go. Animare. A deep rumble throughout the walls of the apartment. Whoa! I bet the old man felt that. I'm gonna have a chat with our friend. Great, very useful. He was attempting to keep his footing. Wind courses through the chambers, through every orifice of the dragon skull, and through you. Then it stops. He is ready. Oh, there's a lot of questions. How do I get my own pet dragon? Okay, so that's a kinda-ass question. Snell, you got anything? What color are you? I don't mean that in a weird way. It's just, you know, dragon tend to be pretty different depending on chromatics. Not saying you're an asshole just because you're not a golden dragon or anything, but I mean, it would probably make things easier. Bravo. He mentioned it was a red dragon, though, so that would be a silly question. That said, looking at these questions, none of them are particularly, like, useful? He probably doesn't know shit about the tea shop, right? He's been dead a long time. Are you... Well, what is your name? Ego sum terror orast vasto sum primogentius. This causes you to recoil violently. 4 more questions. Well, that didn't help. Speak Timorinian, buddy. Calms down, the wing continues. I am the master of Zerkamut, the first flame. I am Primordex. 3 more questions. That wasn't a question! I got rid of a bunch of the ones I wanted to ask. Tell me a secret. My wrath knows no bounds. He continues ignoring the question. Betrayed by flesh and stone, we could not foresee the cursed nature of this city. It is haunted spirit relic of yore trapped me here. Father, near great worm of ash and snow, how was I to rise from your shadow? You know, this guy has some agency for the whole spell not returning them to, like, proper life or anything. What strings were mended to seal this fate? What terror faltered in my absence? How was I to take the throne? How I was to lay siege to all bands? Frustrated. Yeah, I got that. You're not answering my questions, are you? Where's Asu's horde? Everything in pocket shakes. Had it not been for this pocket of foul magic, the remnants of yore did it all, a hole in time and space, my eyes forced to watch for centuries as millennia pass. 1 moment inside equal 10 outside. Oh. Shit. I maybe should go. Oh shit, that guy's been here a year, so he's been here 10? Oh shit, I gotta go. I gotta fucking go. You see now. The pocket that engulfs the apartment, these bones, rivers, and these tunnels and walls, it's a time pocket. 1 second inside equals 10 out. Oh. Oh. Goblin figured this out as well. Oh shit, is that bad? We've only been in here a few minutes. Yeah. Still though, 6 minutes is an hour. Yeah, but let's not stay. Ask your last question. One more question. Where is the Horde of Esoth? Why upon the scorched earth would I tell you such a thing, tiny human? When we brought the wealth into the center of the world, solemn Ignis, to build the greatest empire of any world beyond and within, there was nothing stopping us from preparing the perfect horde for my father, the perfect throne for his domain of fire. It is the greatest treasure ever accumulated. Oh, God. But you will never find it, for it was swallowed, buried, and locked. Well, I've got the key. Skull chatters and the apartment shakes as remnants of Premoridex lets out a maddening laugh. Sound fades, but so does mimicry of life. Oh boy. Don't think it would have helped. It's the meme from Fairy Tail, I think the second run of the anime, where like, it's at least Natsu and Lucy are down like in the catacombs. Maybe Gray and Ezra are with them. And, they find the ghost of a dragon and they're like, what happened to you? And he goes, I would never tell filthy humans about my lineage. And Happy just goes, I'm a cat. Very well then, it began 200 years ago. Great gag. Great gag that the dragon's like, fuck you humans. And Happy's just like, I'm a cat. Oh yeah, all right then. 200 years ago. I got no beef with cats. I'll tell a cat. I don't fucking care. Ahem. Look, we're not looking for dragon treasure. We got stuff to do. But I'll admit, it does sound quite juicy. Yeah, I'd love to go on a treasure hunt. If it involves the greatest treasure in all of existence, then... either way, it'd be a hassle to have that much money. Now, let's be at it. I like that he thinks that way, but, I mean, in reality. Let's get out of this pocket before we waste any more time. It's already been 30 minutes outside. Yeah, time to go. Oh, wait, does that mean the snails moved? It sure has! I spent so much time, the snail fucking moved. Goblins who are cramming this on Elise. It's gotten real hot down here. I guess since the snail moved, eh? Alright, fuck. That cat gag being one of the few things genuinely funny in Fairy Tail. I liked Fairy Tail in the beginning. There were some decent jokes in it in the beginning. It's like the second season, I think, where, they go to this village that's like, they turn into monsters at night, but they're humans in the daytime. And the big reveal at the end of, the season that they spend trying to help these guys is that, they're actually always monsters, and that, the daylight is the curse turning them into humans. And like the evil sorcerer who did it also made them think that they weren't meant to be humans. So nice bait and switch with that one. Went downhill pretty hard at some point. Yeah. Like most anime manga, I would say it was probably about the time skip it went downhill. It definitely went downhill before that, but after the time skip, it was like, I was still into it, even though it wasn't going downhill, but after the time skip, it was just not coming back. It's like, nah, I'm over it at this point. I want nothing to do with this. You guys have an entrance. Okay, whatever. It's weird you just have a door to the necromancer down here. Anyway, it was hinted I try looking around this area during the daytime. Dormitory out of commission. Not Snell's room. Eh? Oh, it's the Asgal door. Yeah, okay, so this is probably where the paper is made. Knock. That was very low. They probably didn't hear you. Wait. Patience is a virtue. But allowing them to just leave, have you wait here like a fool, that's the opposite of virtue. And the pillar crossing like this is just waiting. It's calming. I don't think they heard you, cleric. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, I actually needed to have a word with you, didn't I? About, the elf. Within seconds, a slit in the door slides open. You see a, hairy face. No milk! Why not? Greetings, citizen. Here, grumble on the other side of the door. Ah! Yes, so it is, lads. That's right. It's the cleric. Great to see you swing by, Mr. Cityman. Hold on, let me unlock the door for you. Closes the slit, and hear something from behind. Click, and it's open. Time to make some friends. They're already my friends. Stopped reading when it started rolling downhill. It turned into Shay fan service by the end. Yeah, they laid on the fan service pretty thick by the end, but like... The last arc I really gave a shit about was like the tournament arc, and that was fun seeing all the other guilds and whatnot. Elfman got a really cool fight, which was rad. I liked that. But then the time skip happened right in the middle of the tournament arc, and it just... We came back, and it's like, who fucking cares, man? Who cares? Whatever was there just wasn't there anymore. There was also not a bad gag. Like, the first thing that happens is that there's some, Lucy's, like, looking for the salamander in, like, the very beginning, and she thinks it's this guy who's, like, trying to scam women onto, like, what is essentially his sex boat. And then, like, 100 episodes later, it's revealed he was just an overly aggressive modeling talent scout. He, like, comes back and just drops a quick line that he was an overly aggressive modeling scout and he was trying to get them to a talent agency. And it's like, all right, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's not a bad gag. Yeah, there she is. The Asgol woman. Yeah, printing the paper and everything. Modissa, right, that's your name. The human woman frantically checks the pipes and rolling cogs on thick copper press. She gives you a quick glance, but seems to recognize you. Her focus is on the machine. Cleric, you keep popping up. How'd the delivery go? Fine enough, the delay was a pain in the ass, but it was kind of worth it to see the look on those assholes' faces when you told them off. Rollo and his idiot friends keep interrupting at the worst possible opportunities. Maybe they'll finally stop. But I'm busy here, very busy. Can you be quick? Whatever is it is you're here for? And why do you have this quiet whoopity guy with you? He weirds me out. I'm an observer, or a cleric handler, I guess. So I laugh. Yeah, alright, I get it. Cleric handler, that's good. Snell shrugs. Who are you voting for in the election? Gee, I wonder. Anything I can do to be of assistance? I mean, I kind of wanted to find these guys, but I guess by this point I don't care so much. More important things have come up, so... If I need to, well, unfortunately they're not here at night. I was gonna say if I need to kill some time, I can come here. But, they're not here at night. A throng of dwarves shuffling around inside a tiny apartment. Smell of confined sweat reminds you of summer you spent at the farmhand plantation. Good times. Welcome to the Asgol Sanctuary of Tolstad, or AST for short. Hell's bells, like they stacked on top of another. An apartment full of nothing but dwarven willpower. How can they even breathe in here? This looks like an apartment. Draws in, looks around. We might not be well funded like you city folk, but we use what little we have for full efficiency. But now the question, what can you do for Asgol Workers' Party? Do you have anything in mind? Dwarf sucks in breath through his teeth, glances at his men, nodding slowly. We don't really need anything right now. What? No. Got 5 men out on Wallerlane docks, preparing speeches and overseeing poster distribution, all in preparation for the Great March, day before the election. Isn't that tomorrow? Looks like he's thinking of several other things he needs to be doing right now. He's trying to make you think he's busy. He might also be busy, but still. So, no real need for spell-slinging cleric here, I'm afraid. Fair enough. It is what it is. Elections are won through organization and press. Not magic. Those days are long gone. If you wish to help, do not offer a cleric. Instead, offer assistance in printing. Speak with Modissa. Yeah. I want to know more about you. Oh, it's him. Yeah, tell me about the elf. Long time running manga, anime, at least seen and watched One Piece, the one that's consistently good quality. It fluctuates. Some of One Piece is not great. Other bits of it are very good. It's definitely, I think, been slowly going down. Well, they're out of Wano now, and Egghead seems alright, and people are raving about Elbaf, but fuck, Wano went on way too long. That was the thing. After the time skip, you had Fishman Island, which sucked, Punk Hazard, which was okay, Dressrosa, which was good but went on too long, Zoo, which was barely anything, Whole Cake, which was phenomenal, and then Wano, which took way too long, and just never fucking... God, they just kept going with Wano. The pacing was awful. People are like, Wano's peak, and I'm like, it's really not. Wano needs to shut up and move along. It's as bad, if not worse, than Dressrosa. Story's fine in Wano, but that's the thing, it's just fine. The problem is it's paced horribly. He realizes something. An elf, you say. Dead one. The dwarf is faltering. He knows something. You can read him like an open book. Not right now, we're in the middle of something. Shut up. Tell me what you know, Elfaz. The elf, was she in the fire? Yeah. Why didn't they? They didn't look properly. You know how it is. That is unfortunate. Simidissa glanced over, listening to convo with a deep frown. Pinya Atheno is a friend of the movement. I suspected she would be involved in this somehow, but... Dwarf closes his eyes. Years of toil take a toll. Suddenly, he looks very much his age. I hope she'd simply left the city. Who was she? Ilium Elf, strange mix-up, I agree. But she was kind. Looks away as he says it. Oh. So what, was she secretly an Asgarist? I wouldn't go so far, but she helped. Whatever she was, she learned information that was always helpful. So it was a transactional relationship. He smirks a shitting grin. No, Mrs. City Man. Or if it was one, it was a very unbalanced one, since we never did anything for her. They're opening up an Ibisu in Falls Church. Ibisu. Oh! Cool. You enjoyed a lot of the post-time Kizars, but Wano went on way too long. I mean, the characters in post-time skip after Fishman Island are good, but just some of the pacing in those is not great, especially when like you're coming off of shit like Alabast, Water 7, Marineford, Impel Down, Ennis Lobby. Those are such peak arcs, and they're all pre-time skip, and I just don't think, sadly, anything post-time skip has come close to any of those. I never did anything for her. Like, Dressrosa's good, don't get me wrong. Whole Cake Island's great. Zoo is fun, but, like, none of them have the same impact as the rest of the ones I named. She would tell me things whenever I saw her, intercepted messages sometimes, leveraged to use in labor disputes, business in the palace, polling numbers before they were published, opposition that had yet to strike. I'm sure it would have gotten ahead on the PPG issue, but had she still been around. His eyes grow dark. Thinking about it, she helped immensely over the last few years, countless times. So I don't care what she identified as. In my eyes, she was Asgal through and through. I don't think about Necklace of Fire. That's an important question. So she really was an information broker. Any connection to the Free Striders? I'm sure she was, somehow. Otherwise, she wouldn't know half the stuff she sent over. Any enemies? Lots, I imagine. I warned her many times that granting her such much information could land her in danger. She did not care. What about the Ilium? What'd she think of them? You know, I asked her once. Now, she didn't exactly give me a straight answer, but something in my gut told me she was trapped. That's what she looked like a trapped animal. I suppose that's why I hope she had just up and left when we didn't hear from her. She deserved to be free, the gal. We struck down in a damn tea shop. Foul, really. Necklace of fireballs? A what? A dwarf would not know much about this, you imagine. You mean the magic item? They sell J&K Beauty? Yeah, it's Ibisu Pawn, baby! Ibisu Pawn is all over Yakuza, so I actually know Ibisu a little bit. Oh, Yakuza. Yes. Can you ever mention it? I don't think so. Those are dangerous, aren't they? It's the ones that started the Coast War. Here's you for a moment. Just give them a second. Hold on, did the tea shop blow up because of one of those damn things? No. Possibly. I'm looking into it. Well, do! I don't want that kind of filth in Norvik. If there were those kinds of weapons laying around here, I'd want it taken care of. How are the prices? Uh-oh, you've got kind of interested. We don't want another coast war started over another damn evil fool with a bomb. I'm gonna go hang out with my brother tomorrow, and I'm gonna get a text in the middle of it of Clover and Kai to hanging out in Ibisu. I think that's all I need to know. Fair enough, city man. That's all for now. Where's this door lead? Bathroom. Oh, touche. Glorious and powerful symbol of Vizca Champion. A belt of dwarven kind. Ah, classic. But I'd have to steal it, so I don't want to do that. Hello, sir. Oh, it's Simi and the Boys. I remember Simi and the Boys. They don't really have anything much to add. I can thaumaturgy this shit up. Nothing new here. Alright, well. That was not helpful. What else do I need to do? Oh, right, I got the stupid secrets thing I need to look into. Ugh. What time is it? 3:17. Could take a crack at the Sphinx. Would have to dismiss Snell first, though. Let me see if I can get the riddle again first. Tell me the riddle again. Many times you want. Found within arcane flare. Twin tongues of flame that scorch the air. Burrowed deep within the earth. Primal string to show your worth. God and folk in thronging herds. A man divine howls his words. So, it's not lost on me that arcane, primal, and divine are all capitalized for a reason, and I believe those are schools of magic. I just don't know what an arcane flare would be. A primal string. A man divine could just be a healing word. Like, that's houses words. Like, that. I get that that's probably healing word. A primal string to show your worth. Arcane flare. Can I see, like, what my spells are? Like, if I... Dancing Light... It's a short rest. Spellbook. Does it tell me, like, what the, Oh, it is divine. Okay. So, I'm guessing Cure Wounds is divine. Sure is. Oh, Dancing Light is Arcane. Arcane Flare. What was the other one? Primal? Oh, Druidcraft. Is it just Dancing Light, Druidcraft, and healing or Cure Wound? That'd be easy. Hey, Snell, take 5. What do you mean you don't think so? I've got stuff to handle solo. Go stand around the garden. Yeah, that'd be great. It won't be long. Been assigned Lady Sage leave to watch for proceedings. Halfway tribe is vested keeping the streets safe. She's absolutely just not trusting you handle it herself. If you're insisting on it, I'm trying to bang a sphinx. Dramatically throw your hands up in the air. I'll come pick you up later. God. I now stand alone. Hey, so, one of those costs a spell slot. I'm just gonna save my game real quick. Spells. Having dig through TikToks and Instagram Reel to find prices. Have you considered going to their website? You say that like they have one. You say that like they don't. I will say the first thing I typed in when I looked up Ibiza was Falls Church. Yeah, Falls Church. Yelp gives them $2 sign. Ooh, actually gives them $4 signs. Ooh. They do have One Piece stuff and Oreos, according to these photos I'm seeing. Yeah, their Yelp page has them as pretty expensive, but lots of stuff. Box of One Piece biscuits are on sale for $9, but normally $18. What'd you miss? Oh, I was thinking about the riddle, and I pointed out it wasn't lost on me that all the capital letters are spells. And I looked, and it turns out that like Dancing Light could be the flare, Druidcraft is primal, and then Cure Wounds is divine. So I'm just gonna try casting those. I don't know if I just do them in front of her or what. Hey, look, Dancing Light. Hey, look, Druidcraft. Hey, look, oh, fuck, I don't need healing. Shit. Can I punch myself in the face real quick? Do I have another divine spell? Although, I mean, Cure Wound is so obviously the answer they want. Maybe it works with any old divine spell. I don't suppose Thaumaturgy's divine. Oh, fuck, it is. Thaumaturgy. That do anything for you? Apparently not. Do I have to do it all in, like, one go? Bish, bash, bosh. Nothing? I'm, like, 2/3 right? God damn it. Stand behind her near the door. Oh, is it really? Do I have to stand up there? Bish, bash, bosh. There it is, yep. Well, that sure did happen. It's the cantrips. I mean, it said speak your divine word. I assumed that was Cure Wounds. Hey. Check that shit out. My. Do go on if you dare. Let me see one more time, little one. Let's see that one more time. Do I just go in now? Well, this is... Oh, fuck. So... The deck of many things? Uh-oh! 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 -4 wisdom. Yeah, you'd have to be kind of dumb to use that thing. A deck. You're holding a deck of cards. You don't get it? One of the most powerful, if not the most powerful item in all of D&D. It has the ability to completely destroy games. I think I have a deck of many things around here somewhere. Near or on my person. I have a deck of many drinks. I don't see... It must be like around somewhere else, the deck of many things I have. Kind of got it for me as a gift one year. I think it's just over somewhere else. Yeah, you draw a card and whatever's on the card happens and the effects are real good or real bad. A deck of cards. It feels heavy in your hands. This is... There is death in this deck. Ooh, there sure is. Sends an overwhelming power looking at you. A voice behind you telling you, commanding you to close your eyes. Oh, absolutely. The darkness wins and you do as it asks, or perhaps the darkness simply accepts you as your own, as it envelops the rest of you. Wah! The deck of cards is with you. Should I draw from it? You could do that. But it is wise not to. Oh, I'm absolutely doing it. Is it wise not to? No, not this time. But you have been moved. As you do, you find yourself on the floor of the tavern. Anderson sips her wine and laughs at you. You found it! How interesting. On the ground, you see a fancy zinc container. The deck of many things is yours. Do it as you please. Just gonna fucking save the game real quick. Whoo, boy! I didn't, Make sure you spell it right. There you go. Whoo, boy! So, we're using that immediately. You gotta use it at least once. Yeah. Take out the deck of many things. It's heavy. Let's draw a card. Are you certain? Statistically, according to legend, it would be an incredibly stupid idea to do so. Yeah, but I want to. However, if you must, then to reiterate, if your first card is negative, draw one more, then stop. Yeah, there's a chance that, if you get a negative card, you can get one that will cancel it out. So you're either fucked, turbo fucked, real good, or neutral. That should maximize your chances of getting something decent out of it. Oh, absolutely. Draw 20? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find my actual, like, deck of many things. 1 second. Disappointing. I cannot. That is extremely disappointing. Now I'm wondering where the hell my deck of many things got to. That's a shame. I like that. Kaida got it for me as a gift. Feel bad not having it. I thought it was here, but I'm conflating the boxes, I think. I have on my desk the deck of many drinks, which is just like alcohol recipes in a deck of cards. I'll have to dig it out. Maybe show it off next time I'm on stream. I'm definitely not drawing 20. That is every card in the deck and it would kill up me. The vellum material of the cards feels light as you grab it. You hear a whisper, a groan. A deep unnerving part of you is screaming to throw the entire thing away in miraculous fate. You flip it over. It says rogue. Ah, shit, I wish I knew what that did. I could just cheat right now and look it up. God, I wish I had the deck to show it off and be like, this is the rogue card. Have I really lost this stupid thing? I feel so bad. Kinda got it for me, and I don't know where it is. Off the old Bonts. Bad husband. Terrible. Awful, awful bad. Gone forever? Better not be. I like that thing. Seconds after you see its face, the card turns to dust in your hand. An eerie feeling washes over you. Huh? The rogue means someone... Oh. Ooh, rogue isn't great. Someone in the world hates me now and is trying to kill me. Who exactly is unclear, so look forward to that. Well, shit. Realistically, you probably won't see the outcome of this in quite some time. But still, shit. Oh, well, you gotta draw another one. Balance. Oh, that could be good. Feel an urge to say one of 6 sentences. You must speak. I want to be... This will obviously boost my stats. I think. I want to be loved. And what will you give up? Oh, hell's bells. Strength. I was working so hard at getting my stats reasonable. I guess durable. That's mostly health. Don't want to be... How bad of a hit is it to my health? Balance is achieved. Can I see what that did for me? As you mentally decide not to draw another card, the deck reacts to it. Cards jutting out retracts in an instant. The ink begins to glow faintly blue. A quick pop in the deck, and all the remaining cards suddenly disappear in your grip. No fanfare, no esoteric particles went out of existence. That's it. So, what are my stats like now? My charisma's through the fucking roof, and my constitution's not great. Okay, well, flirting time. I used the deck, and you're still alive. Impressive. Eyes go off for a moment, looks up at the ceiling. Ah, yes, I see it. You received quite the fascinating fate. I did, didn't I? In the future, you will see who the rogue turns out to be. It shows sharp row of teeth. You've made this heartbeat of a moment a bit more interesting for me. Thank you for that. You've entertained the ancient being. Making friends with Anticipalians is obviously your specialty at this point. What are you going to do, little one? Oh, boy. Okay, but it's only a 20? It's only a 20. Oh, I have a +9 advantage, a +2, an additional +2. You know we're flirting with this Sphinx. Woo the beast. He's done it. There you go, you've got an opening. Only wish and divine intervention can cancel Rogue's effect. Yeah, that sure is the thing with Rogue, isn't it? Oh boy. There's an opposite of Rogue. It's like Knight or something like that. Some dude, a level 4 Knight, like, swears himself to you. Time to swoop in with a smooth line. Sphinx patient ever stares at you. Okay. Whoo boy, this here Sphinx. I love me a Sphinx. I do want to give my life in service to a Sphinx. That'd be real neato to a little chick. Is that a fucking Mr. Meeseeks reference from Rick and Morty? Come on, man. I've never seen a Sphinx so wonderfully pretty. Oh, guardian vault, you've enraptured me via my senses. I cannot see future without your presence in my life. So words puts mine to shame clearly. I can attempt to communicate to you how strongly I feel about you. This must instead settle for knowing the depth of my feeling I find to be a beautiful Sphinx. I would be honored to have you in my life. Yeah, duh. After listening to your speech, she looks at you bug-eyed. Sphinxes do not often become bug-eyed. That means I'm memorable. As does Meek. I kind of forgot Meek was there. Hey, buddy, what's up? Wingman. No one formulates lines better than you. No one. Nope, no one. Why she look so shocked? Who knows and who cares? They may act like they're embarrassed, but they envy you in the moment. They don't have the confidence. Little one. Finally, the Sphinx speaks, her tone calm yet shaky. At stifled laughter. Shit. Ah, no. That was a wonderful speech. I appreciate you as well. However, as I'm sure you're aware, I cannot leave this chamber. Yeah? So I would not be able to stay in your life forever. I can hang out here. Unfortunately, I'll have to pass on your proclamation. No. Hope that's all right. It can't be. I'm sorry, little one. Damn the gods, damn it all to hell. You'll find someone else. She leans in, brings her massive paw to your head, and pats top your helm carefully. There, no crying. Thank you. You're welcome. Well, taking a sip of her barrel, you look like you need a drink. Saving a flair, but I think you need it more. You're more in need of this pick-me-up. Anything else you wanted? I'll be going. Rejected. Well, you bet your bippy I'm not flirting with anyone else in this game. Heart in pieces. So rude. Can't flirt with Sageleaf, can't flirt with Rixbiter, can't flirt with Snell, can't flirt with the Sphinx. Ozless. Bet you thought I didn't even know her name. Joke's on you, I did. Who the hell are these guys? Drenched man to the bone. Well, it's 3:40. Guess I'll go grab Snell again. What potion did she give me? Oh, right. It was mind expansion. So I think that boosts my wisdom. Intelligence. Fair enough. Wonder who's turned against me. Hopefully nobody in the game, and it's just something I have to deal with later. Rogue is definitely one of the more fun ones you can get. Hold on, let me read the effects of the Deck of Many Things. Deck of Many Things. So, we got two fairly safe ones. One being a stat swap. Yeah, balance your mind. Oh, balance is supposed to alter your alignment, but that's kind of dumb, so whatever. If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group you encounter, you gain enough experience to level up. If you're not playing on an experience-based system, you'd probably just level up immediately. You disappear and become entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra-dimensional sphere. Everything you are wearing carrying stays behind. You remain imprisoned until you are found and removed from the sphere. So that's not a good one. You have a hearty laugh if it turns out to be Snell. Ugh, that would suck. Cards Medusa-like Visage. You get a -2 penalty on saving throws while cursed. Only a god or the magic of the Fates card can end this curse. Oh god, what a terrible card. Reality's fabric spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use this card's magic as soon as you draw the card or any time before you die. Wow. That's powerful. A powerful devil becomes your enemy. Awesome. You lose a level, discard the card, and you're forced to draw again, counting both draws as your declared draw. 25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold each, or 50 gems worth 1,000 each, appear at your feet. Not bad, that's just straight money. Nathan, hello! We flirted with a sphinx and drew from the Deck of Many Things. I'm reading some of the, oh, there's a lot of effects, but you get the idea. Like, reality tears asunder, an avatar of death attacks you, warning all others you must win the battle alone. All forms of wealth you carry other than magic items are lost. Property that you own vanishes. Businesses and land are altered in reality so that you are no longer the landowner. Every magic item you wear or carry disintegrates. Good lord. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the GM's choice. Oh, God. That always goes well. Yeah, it worked out for you one time. Anyway. Getting tomed in his sphere is the card Grog drew in Critical Role 1. Yeah, where Percy lost his arm. Good times. That was a phenomenal one-shot, rescuing Grog. Such a good one-shot. Hey, buddy, I'm back. Do you hate me by chance? Ready to head out? Bit later than I get started, but yes, I'm ready. Hey, so by the way, can I tell him somebody might hate me and come after me? No, I cannot. All right, let's go. Okay, fuck. So we found the paper. We seduced the Sphinx, quote unquote. Drew from the deck of many things. Good fun. We have detect secrets. I could use some spells, frankly. I do have enhance ability still going. I think even Noki said finding this stupid secret is difficult. There's one place I want to check, and then if it's not there, I'll look up where to find Frank, son of Frank, because that's clearly what I need to be doing next, and the game is kind of being difficult with it. So we'll head that way. I guess this way is probably faster down through the Lich House. Might not be the Goblin Bro who hates you. It might not be anyone in the game. It might be someone I encounter much later. Take a look at what these are, at least. Red Eye of Earth. A universal sign of magic. Alright, I could have just come this way from the goblin place. God damn it. Alright. Whatever. Right, this is good because specifically this is what I wanted to check. There are stairs down. Over here specifically. It's a long way down. Oh, can I not? I thought maybe I could, like, parkour my way down. Guess not. Okay. Well, that's a real kick in the pants on the old idea train. Alright, I might have to, like, I can try and pop detect secret all I want, but I might have to look up where this is. Because Noki as well was like, yeah, I had to look up a guide for this. The thing is, I think just randomly trying to pop it's not going to get me anywhere. Stumbling around in the dark like this. I think the Dwarven man's gone. I don't hear him digging away anymore. Oh, wait. Hold on. We got something here. Okay. Hold on. We got something. Probably not what, you know, I need to be doing. And I will look up where to go after this. But, you know. Found this, at least. What do we got here? You approach the giant cat-like head, realizing the stone by its maw is shimmering. As dark energy radiates from within. As your palm touches the cold stone, it's warm beneath your touch. A voice echoing through your mind speaks an ancient tongue. Equien servitur. Who do you serve? Who do you serve? That's pretty much what it said. Also, I'm getting real tired of these spooky cat runes by now. Just thought I'd let you know. Asking who I serve. The people of Norvik. Fair enough. But I don't think that's the answer it's looking for. Sir Blanca. White Mane? I guess it'd be Sir Blanca, yeah. The stone shifts. Grinding sound, ancient mechanisms. It opens, revealing a cavity within. Something glints in the darkness. Whoa. Fingers close around cold metal. I got a holy symbol. An ancient amulet made of pure gold. Craftsmanship's exquisite. You fetch a pile of crowns for this bad boy. Great job. This is incredible. Yeah, wow. That was a really nice piece of loot. Good job. Now can we leave this creepy place? Neat. +1 strength and 1 charisma. Hey, I have another thing I can equip. Nice. Good stuff. I probably want intelligence. Oh, wait, that would be a weapon, yeah. Strength intelligence. I could do strength intelligence. That's a weapon? Okay. Advantage against Earth folk. -1 intelligence. That would still put me at a +3. I think. Yeah, it would. Wouldn't do anything for my other stats, though. 2 dex could be good. Only need 1 dex, though, really. Don't want any minuses. Key to nothing? Oh, 2 wisdom and dexterity. Yeah, that's probably what I want. Yeah, that's just better. The +1 strength is nice. I definitely don't need a charisma bonus. I'm at 24, for fuck's sakes. But the better wisdom and dex, I think, is... It's now +2 for wisdom and dex. I think that's the way to go. That seems like the way to go. Still, though. Alright, so rather than stumble around looking for this stupid secret, I think I will just look it up. Let me get some spell slots back real quick. We'll do 1 bone dust and a bandage just for good measure. Just for good measure. Alright, I suppose I'll look up, Esoteric Ebb, detect secrets, man in yellow. Secret wall spoilers on Steam. Yeah, I'll go. Obviously, spoilers ahead. There's a secret at the Roots Tunnel. I can't seem to be open. It says look around and find a key. Oh, I think that's where the dragon is. So all I can find using detect secrets in the jungle with the giant snail. Yeah, that's where the dragon is. Not helpful. Christmas through the roof, yeah. We got it that high specifically so we could seduce the Sphinx, which, you know, didn't quite work. List of detectable secrets. Okay. This just tells me where everything is, but, you know. This entrance to the secret tunnel in the Temple of Earth. I think we found that already. A Revivify scroll. Hidden staircase in the crypt. I guess the crypt is a specific part, isn't it? All right, I'll go to the crypt. For a minute, I was really annoyed because I thought this whole thing was the fucking crypt, and then I'm like, oh, wait, the crypt is specifically where, like, we fought the skeleton and everything, right? Or wait, with the is the hidden staircase just where the Lich was at that point? I guess we'll find out, won't we? I believe it's down here. Right? No, this is the roots. Need the crypt. The crypt is... That's a gelatinous cube. Crypt is this way? Question mark? There's an esoteric shard. Hold on. Always nice. Crypt. Where the hell is the crypt? It's not that way. I know how to get to the crypt from upstairs, but, like, shouldn't I be able to find this fucking crypt down here? The back of the fucking... Ugh, this is the survey! Son of a bitch. Where's this fucking crypt? Might as well go upstairs and just take the fucking church exit to get here. Might be what I end up doing. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat the glowing mushrooms. You stop that right now, cleric. Okay, getting out of here. I'll go the boring way. Jace. To the church. Interestingly, the crypt I don't think is really anywhere near where we found the guy's hat. I don't think, anyway. I guess it's possible it is. But I don't recall it being particularly close to there. I don't know what the trigger is to make Duck give you the key to get down here, but Kaida in her playthrough has yet to get the key from this guy, which I think is very funny. Maybe Viskin has to be like, go see my friend, because this guy serves Viskin, so. His friend being the lich who teaches you speak with undead. Yeah, here's the fucking crypt, I assume. No need to cast a spell. Okay, well, it could be down here. I also hear a rat, which could be the last one I need, so I'm a little bit curious about that as well. Okay, so I definitely can get here from wherever the other place was. Where's this fucking rat? If I were a goddamn rat. I heard the blasted thing. Do I have to reload the damn area? Son of a bitch. I want that rat. Freaking rat. All right. No, how is this not the crypt? What do you mean? Unless the crypt is in here where the fucking lich is. Unless they mean that is the secret. Where the fuck do I cast this stupid thing? Fuck me. Okay, so Holy Symbol of Whitemane. I got that. 100 crowns and pixie dust. Don't need. Illusory wall in the roots. That's where the dragon was. Hidden staircase in the crypt. I feel like this is the crypt, and they're not giving me a hidden fucking staircase. Oh, for God's sakes. Revivify scroll in a wall behind Viskin's lair. Feels like spoilers, so I'll pretend I didn't see that. Ring of spell storing loose bricks in earth. I got that already. Secret tunnel in earth. I got that already. Pavis. Whatever that is. Pavis? It's a shield or a trinket or something. Vorgani river droplets. Which is a thing. 90 crowns and 2 bone dust shards. And none of that is what I need. I'd like help finding it. Yes, please. I got that for a fucking reason, and it seems like... Hello, guy, man in the yellow hat, Frank, son of Frank. The fuck are we doing here? Because at least with the riddle, I felt like I needed to be smart and figure that out. This feels like not good game mechanic. Figure it out. At the top of the hall to the right of Gatorman. I did that. I just got a brick with some shit in it. Oh, it was down there. Oh, it's just like a weird offshoot path. God damn it. Alright, whatever. I swear to God, cleric. I went like right behind Gator Man, and like this thing in the wall lit up, and I got some shit from inside of it, and we moved on. Yeah, it was like right there was a loose brick like right here. No need to cast the spell. Up more? Are you fucking kidding me? It's up here? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yep. Okay. Okay. Alright. Thanks, game. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, that's like not a good mechanic. Run around until you can arbitrarily use the spell just by spamming it on things. That's not a good that's also nowhere near where his stupid yellow hat was. Nothing about that feels good. that feels like a massive oversight in an otherwise phenomenal game. And don't get me wrong, I don't know how else you would have Detect Secrets applied. Maybe like give it a real world 10-minute timer as you run around, but like what it is now, not good. You can see it now in the crack between the two tiles where something's hidden. Slide your hand in. Your gloved hand barely fits in the crevasse. In just a bit in, you feel something hard. Something round seems to move at your touch. Of their ether. Not in a spooky way, right? No. Fleshy way? No. Hot way? No, it's quite cool. Oh. Cool as in cold or cool as in cool? It's cold. What is it? A button. Hidden inside the wall. Okay. You press it. A light click and the wall itself begins to groan. The entire wall slides away as you do, revealing a deep, dark tunnel beyond. Nice catch. Yeah, funny. What's that smell? It's dank. A stench of mold and stone. Meek know this smell. Old places, dark places. Be careful, master. Hey, guy. Pff, I see you're back. That was well done. Just having him suddenly walking with you. Bravo. Very well done. I'm curious to see if this guy's in Kaida's game, because she cast Grease and shoved this dude off a fucking bridge. In what we're going to call turbo murdering him. Seemingly out of the air, a masked figure appears. Master, bad vibe behind! The intimidating shadow stands ready to strike with a dagger! Ah, shit. Oh, this again. That's an assassin! His eyes fall on the dagger and immediately reaches for his swings. Grease is a fun spell. Very situational, but yes, it is fun. It's happening. Let's go! One of the times I yelled and told you not to worry about it is because he startled you. Ah. Not a great initiative. 12's alright, I guess. Nat 20 from Snell. Hell yeah. You hear precise control breathing from beyond the esoteric mask. Is it they're ready to kill? Your goblin companion takes initiative. Snell whips his sling with a practiced flare and launches a stone. The assassin flips backward, trying to dodge it, but it connects nonetheless with a sickening sound. The assassin intends to use the distance between you to their advantage. Throw something at him, anything! Look, you obviously have to get closer. Cleric, there's a hex. You know about hex? Waste of a turn to ask that. Okay, so let's see. Hold on here. 13. I have a +1 with a +2 from enhance ability and a -2 to the DC. This is a +3 overall to get a 13, so I'd need a 10. 9 with a +0, so I'd need a 7 with my enhance ability. 4 from my dex, so I would need an 8 to close the gap. And from my charisma, it's +9 with an additional +2, which is 11, so I would only need a 6. Once again, the hardest check, in theory, is actually the one that would probably be easiest for me. So I'm gonna have to yell something. Fuck my goddamn royal ass. Son of a bitch. Where's that rum? I just look at him and yell, hey, you know what's a cool name? Hunk Booyah. Hunk Booyah. Game's back to trolling me. Yeah, that's a bit rude. You can't. Look, Hunk Booyah is a fantastic name, okay? I thought of this at work. Don't you bonk me. I thought of this at work. I was just sitting around thinking up funny names. Hunk Booyah is such a good name. Such a phenomenal name. What a stupid name. God, I love Hunk Booyah. I've been laughing about it all day. Hunk Booyah. Spamming you with messages of dumb names while you're trying to shame someone. You said you liked Blambo Jackson III, okay? I'm a big fan of Juice McLoose and Hunk Booyah. But no, you were like, the only one of those I liked was Blambo Jackson III. My brain is so delightful. Well, you'll have to give it a shot. Surprise! The assassin does not react even 1 iota. You couldn't linger on teams. What do you mean? It was just a list of funny names. All you needed to do was say, look, this idiot I work with, or used to work with, is sending me stupid name ideas, which is why this randomly says, Skip Lively. As a cool name for a guy. Not very fun, huh? He could at least play along and do a little fake, oh wow, before he stabs you or whatever. Masked figure's head tilts at you suddenly. Crush Beef Rod, hell yeah! Crush Beef Rod! Unrelated, I was watching people play Super Mega Baseball today. Nathan knows what's up, if he's still here. Nathan knows what's up. I miss Super Mega Baseball. I want to play it again. But I need to play with Nathan. Because solo games are just not as much fun. A flick of the wrist, a quick motion with the hands, and a dark energy surrounds you. Wayward is still here. That doesn't mean Nathan's listening, though. Fucking Wayward sprite. But only in your mind. A hex! You will take constant damage from this typical Warlock spell. You feel a deep unease permeate your bones as the assassin hurls a blast of sickly energy. Bad time to not have bark skin. Lands squarely in your chest, causing an eruption of pain. Ooh, real bad time to not have bark skin. Uneasy feeling turns into a sensation of needles stabbing into you. Needles more like needless. Hate needles. Party time's over. You will not allow some filthy sneak to kill you. You are in danger. Cleric, you've been hexed! Whips another stone. Misses the masked one. They glance sharply at Snell. You need to get up close and personal. Move forward. That's enough. Perfect. Oh, boy. Probably best with, you know you've been hexed. Yeah, consider the nature of the magic. Oh, I could cast Grease or Inflict Wounds. I mean, I'm a little curious what Grease would do here. Like, before, when I saw Kaida cast it, she was on a bridge, so he just fell down a pit. I'm not sure what it would do here now. I think Inflict Wounds is probably the smarter idea. 10 is probably not gonna hit. Yeah, no. Dark energy in your fist and throw a wild haymaker at your foe. They duck easily under it, and dissipates. Masked one again lifts their hand, shooting a blast. You endure the blast as best you can. Boy, I got 6 health left. All 3 of you are beginning to tire. Beginning to tire, much like a bicycle being used for the first time. What? The person above you is doing jumping jacks or having a very good time. Could be both. Hints for the passage would have been that Kraid mentions Frank passed through his area and past the weird gravity area. Oh, I guess that would mean the cube is the weird gravity area. The thing is, though, that could also be going the other direction. And before you go through the fire hallway, there's a wall that, like, with, like, tables sideways or blocking it on the way from Kraid to here. Those are easy to miss, and the wall goes the other way after you get the fire trap. So on your first go, you didn't even see it. Yeah. There's a lot of ways that could be missed. It's not... I think if you're gonna have the article of clothing that, like, belongs to Frank, son of Frank, you need to have it be, like, near the location that the secret door is. There's no... I can't think of a good reason to have that so far away and not have it be related to this is where he went off to. It feels so obvious to just put that near the secret door. So when you get detect secrets, you go back to where you found it, cast it, boom, there's the door. That's so easy, but he didn't do that. This one won't be interested in jokes. Never mind. The end is near. Snell swings forward. The assassin, I've done nothing this fight, tries to slide tackle his legs. Assassin leaps in the air to dodge. Snell reaches a hand up and connects with one of the masked one's ankles and tumbles aside, falling prone. What a sidekick. End this fight now. You disrupt the magic's blade string. You have the capacity. Grabbing the mask seems like it would be good. Might take damage from it, but I'm gonna fucking kill myself in-game, in real life. I failed every goddamn roll. You faint low and reach out, suddenly with both hands as I swipe the assassin's face. He leans back casually and your hands clap together. Remember the Roper fight when it was, like, good at what I did? The assassin raises his offhand as though he's gonna blast you with energy again, but lashes out with the dagger instead. Okay, one. I appreciate that. Ah, that's me dead. 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 Alive. Dead. Cool. So anyway, the drunk Sphinx was the last save. There has to be an autosave. Nope, it's Hooboy. All right, well, I think the only thing I did was bumble around trying to find where the hell to go, so I do have to draw 2 cards from the deck of many things, though. God, that really is the last file, huh? Found the door without detect secrets. You're playing a very high wisdom character. Oh, maybe. Moongore mentions Frank passed through the south, trying to hint the direction he went. Wouldn't south of Moongore be where the Roper is? You know, where his hat is? You recommend saving more often in the ruins. Fortunately, I bumbled around a bit, but I did not lose much progress because I just didn't know where the fuck to look with detect secrets. Absolutely, the hat should be closer to the passage, especially since the required wisdom to notice it is quite high. Yeah. Old. Clover's 1 billion seconds old. Congratulations. It circles back towards Kraid. I mean, yeah, the whole thing circles around, but, like, that's part... I guess Moongore going south and Kraid saying he passed would suggest he went past Moongore and looped back around to Kraid. That still feels not, like, great, though. That feels... It feels a little bit obscure, even for this game, to be tucked away so nowhere near anything. He continues past Kraid. Okay, yeah, I kind of get it now, but man, it feels so obvious to have an article of his dropped near the thing you need to be using detect secrets on, but they just didn't do it. All right, we gotta... I assume it's the same every time. It'd be crazy if, like, a Death Reaper appeared this time. Somebody hates me, and then I adjust my stats. whisper, a groan, deep unnerving. You flip it over. Rogue. Yeah, okay, it's the same every time. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't put, like, too many game-breaking things within the game. Draw another card. Well, you know, I did save and die. What if... what if I drew a third card? What if I pressed my luck? You know what? Coin. Do I draw, now that we've died and come back here? Oh, right, I have to seduce the Sphinx. Do I draw a third card? Yes! We draw another card! Gem, I get money! Amber nickels. You intuitively know how much money you hold. $50,000! Handful of different paths for the deck. No, I'm good. I'm good with this one, actually. Look at the shiny coins. You struck it big, baby. Holy shit. Invest. Make it grow. Yeah, I'm good, actually. I'm gonna go buy everything from the fucking, the merchant real quick. You can shuffle the deck. That's cool. That is definitely... I'm gonna... Well, let me seduce the Sphinx real quick, and then I'll make a new save, just so I can, check out the deck of many things, alternate paths in the future, if I'm so inclined. Flirt, damn you. Easiest roll of my life. It's only 20. Good enough. I'm on the best path, to be honest. But here's the thing. There's best, Noki, and there's most entertaining. So... Anyway, the second one... Meeseek's ass third one. Like, I can't even make out with the Sphinx. It's just so rude. No, it can't be. God damn. Thank you. Play it the same way. Alright, I'll be going. Right, I think this is the fastest way to Snell. I'll save before I enter the room. Well, before I use tech secrets, I suppose. Oh, I gotta get my spell slots back. I believe this way is the fastest way there, because it leads to the Lich House. Inventory. Oh god. Oh right. I gotta go buy. I gotta go buy everything from the fucking halfling merchant lady. And I mean everything. Maybe she'll like me if I buy all her shit. Alright, Snell, before we head down there, shopping to do. Hey, if we die again, I can go for a fourth card. See how that works out for us. Hey, Viskin, I'll give you 20,000 crowns if you fuck off forever. How's that sound? Yes, no, yes. One-time offer. No, I don't want to pick her pocket. Thank you very much. I'd like to shop. I'll take the Esoteric Shard. Oh, you can keep buying those. I'll take the Ifrit bottle. Might not have a spirit, but if you run to Element or like Filler here, then it would be certainly helpful. 10 incense. You know what? Bone dust. Could always use that. Elven ointment. 10 incense. Esoteric shards. Yeah, that's all. Well, she doesn't seem to have fallen madly in love with me just because I'm rich now. Darn. As many of the shards as you can. I think I'm fine. I've got like 10 of the damn things. I think I'm fine. Oh, don't I have a new slot or something? Oh no, I did get a, I do have a new slot. I got that Detect Secrets, Golden Idol thing. Put you on. Which, I mean, I certainly don't need it for the money, and I wasn't really interested in the stats, so I'm good kind of giving that one a pass, I guess. All right. I'll equip Bark Skin, and then we'll detect secrets. Oh, wait, hold on. The rat? Can I actually get the rat this time? Because I heard it squeak last time. Alright, I don't see the damn thing. Ugh, disappointing. Where's this last rat? Even if I were to check the wiki about the rat, bit of an issue where I don't remember the rats I've gotten. I remember that one because he happened to be right there. Don't remember so much the rest of those rats. All right, Esoteric Shard. Grab you. Just pick it up, my guy. Thank you. Aren't they in your inventory? Oh, fair enough. They are identified in my inventory. But also part of me doesn't care enough. Bark Skin. Oh, I can't have Enhance Ability and Bark Skin up at the same time, huh? Oh, well, that's concentration, isn't it? Stupid idiot. That's how that works. Rightio. Well, I'll save the game here. To battle. Wish I had saved. For God's sake. I click save down there. And it overwrites what I'm typing. Save. There we go. Now then. Slide your hand in. Continue. Yep. What is it? A button. Push it. We'll skip past the... Got a rat stand still. That's just a regular one. Yeah, I kind of figured that. But I can hope, damn it. Nice catch. Time to go even deeper. So what happens if I go down this way? He does not follow me. Okay, but if I go this way... Yep, there he is. Snell, we've caught... Oh, okay, you just ran past him. That's an assassin. Roll initiative. Okay. Better than last time. Okay, I'm going last. Doesn't matter. Snell still goes first, which is nice. Glad I have Bark Skin up. Oh, okay. Dodge and connects. Got it, sure. Thank you, Bark Skin. Thank you, Bark Skin. Okay, we're gonna try. I could do Grease and Inflict Wounds again, but Charisma! Hey, all right. Good stuff. Hell, I rolled good enough. You grope for something that will disrupt the rhythm, and you find it. There's no escape. We had you surrounded. The assassin jerks to attention and glances over both shoulders. You can see he believes you and is distracted by the possibility. You are a good liar. Playtime's over. Cleric, you've been hexed. Mass 1, Iridescent Blast. Ow, okay. Thank you, Bark Skin. Thank you, Bark Skin. Bark Skin's a real good spell, guys. Move forward. Inflict. I could punch him. They're distracted. But I mean, inflict wounds is right there. That could hit. It's better than the 10. Oh, that did hit. Hell yeah. You charge dark energy in your fist and with smooth ease, step forward and jab directly at the assassin. Your fist connects his shoulder and the necrotic energy surges through his body. A grunt of pain escapes from the composed assassin. With a flamboyant flip, he's now out of reach once more. All three of you are beginning to tire. Okay, bicycle. The end is near. Salses forward and tackles at his legs. Oh, I can grab the mask this time. Assassin tumbles, falling prone. Assassin raises his offhand as though he's going to blast you with energy. It's the dagger. Thank you, Barkskin. Thank you, Barkskin. End this fight now. But the mask. My arm's in bad shape. Yeah, it keeps stabbing me. Inflict wounds and they're off balance. It's only a 5 and I've got a +2. Hell yeah. You faint low, reach out, and suddenly with both hands connect with the mask, give it a yank, and it peels away. The face, it tumbles to the ground. No! See the assassin's face. His face, her faced. Why are you doing this? Well, you're just a... I want to know who she is. Why are you doing this? Hey, what the hell? She scowls and says, fuck you. Then instant, the mask returns to her face like a materializing mist. Wah! Near crunching sound from the assassin's mouth, and suddenly she shrinks to a 10th her size. Bastard bit down on something. The pipe! She's going for the pipe! Try and catch her. You reach, but your body fails you. Tiny little assassin hops onto the pipe. There are pipes there, Mario style. Feel disappointment, fear for the future. General confusion, really. Look. Points to the stairs behind you. They go real far down. But the... almost die. Feel pain as you breathe. I'm alive! Yeah. Gobbo doesn't look too good as he returns himself to the sling. Look, when I head upstairs, we can continue down. Whatever the bastard didn't want to see us down there, we have an open path. We should keep going. That's not really... I mean, we can go take a rest and come back here later. The dungeon ain't gonna shift right away, but... You take the lead. I'm right behind you. The mystery of the strange assassin continues. They're not going to tell us what it was. Interesting feeling you will face that mask again, and the one behind it. A woman is hunting you. A young one at that. A hag, perhaps? No, that would be far too expedient. All the clues point towards a very simple answer. You're dealing with a renegade warlock, and you're headed straight towards her master's lair. Whatever's hiding down these stairs is most likely, like, actually probably, exactly what the assassin doesn't want you to find. So, time to get going. Time for the truth to be unveiled. Once your body stops leaking. Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds. Take a short rest. Hey! Rolled a max on a hit die. Nice. Thank you, very well rested. I appreciate you. Ahem. I am done resting, Snill. Thank you for asking. Away we go. Well, this is new. Upper Hollow Ridge. You stand before an entrance. Beyond, you see dark tunnels. Interact with the ant? Oh. Sure. I honestly forgot about the ant. Winding passageways, a forlorn chamber connecting them all. Seems like one of those paths could lead down. So I said the ant would chime in. Yo. This is it. You drop me off right here. Who are you voting for in the election? Thanks, buddy. Tiny Ant jumps off your glove and starts running. Just like that, huh? Ant stops and turns around. You did well. Didn't expect much, to be honest. But I can feel the hive nearby. We're already stronger. You mentioned a treasure? Image flashed through your skull. Sudden visuals burn in, leaving a mark. Yeah, it's underneath that thing you found me on. Oh, for God's sakes. Go and check under that crack. Get some goodies we had before they drove us off. A crack in the statue, the exact place where you found this tiny creature.
It's a special little gift from us to you, buddy. Hold on, the stuff you stole him from us. Not sure that's yours to hand out, buddy. Relax, Gobbo. Treasure we've collected so far before you greenskins ventured into the tunnels. Sweet. Ant rotates around a bit on the spot. Guess this is it. It's been nice to follow you around for a bit. I've enjoyed it. We have enjoyed it. If you ever have some time off, feel free to visit. Ha! That's not something we have, really, but sure. I see him wave a very tiny hand in your direction. We'll be one once again. He turns ends off, disappearing amongst the straws of alien grass and cracked ruins. That's that. Fair bit of work for an ant. I liked him. Good ant, if anything. A good ant. Well, that was neat. King Charles went to Winchester and Fort Royal. Or Front Royal. Why? Man can't travel? Honestly, Clover's so impressed by monarchy, even though it's an outdated institute that nobody needs. Man's in the fucking backwoods? Yeah, I hope he stays there. Redneck City? Yeah, I hope he stays there. The musky air invades the holes in your helm. The air is thick with pollen. Let's not linger here. This is the exact type of place where poor clerics get gutted by ankegs, gricks, or... What was land sharks called again? Ah, yes, your mother. Ha! Boulette. Yeah, one of them. All right, which way, cleric? Jeff. Ah, silly Jeff. Jeff the land shark. I thought you'd tell me go through the fallen hallway, the rough caverns, of the tunnels above. Did I just come from the tunnels above? I mean, fuck, though. I don't know. You want me to choose? I've been running behind you all this time for the explicit, very explicit reason I assumed you literally would not follow me if I walked in any other direction. I didn't realize. I'm sure you didn't. Now pick a direction! Tunnels above? It twists. It's getting dark. Goblin's monstrous eyes quickly in the gloom. But even his vision has limits. Darkness becomes absolute. Cast dancing light. Four glowing orbs spring into existence around you. The tunnel is revealed in soft illumination. Much better. It's a 0. Snell has dark vision. Meek is here. And also I've turned on the light. The DC is -1. The DC is -1. Hey, game, if it's -1, maybe don't even have me roll. Maybe just give it to me. How about that? How about you just let me have it? Because here's what could happen. No. Kaida has correctly identified what could happen 5% of the time. Okay, all right. Okay. Bro, what the fuck? 9/11? I wish I'd gotten a 1. You focus. As does Snell. The light obviously helps, but the feel of stone. The hand traces the wall, your feet test each step. Slowly but surely, you navigate the darkness. And you find yourself in a low-ceilinged chamber. Water drips down from somewhere above. Sound echoes in the enclosed space. I think we're close. If this were day 2, I absolutely would have gotten a nat 1. Day 2, I think if you would have failed that roll. I think if you took every single die roll I had in day 2, I rolled something like 20 dice, you'd have gotten a 4 on the dice cumulatively. The goblin is correct. You can see light filtering in from the passage ahead. The exit! However, there's another path. Oh, hey, Nathan's back. He completely missed all the discussion about funny names and me wanting to play Super Mega Baseball. Nathan, you around tonight, and would you be willing to play Super Mega Baseball? Explore the large chamber before we leave. Explore the burial grounds. Risk it for the potential loot. I have $50,000. I'm good. Should we explore the large chamber before we leave? You want to go down there? Of course you do. If you think it'll help, fine. Lower burial chamber. Walk through the cracked entrance. Appears to have been sealed for millennia. Yes, actual millennia. A recent seismic shift must have broken the seal. Stillness, heavy with centuries of undisturbed rest. Footsteps splash in shallow water. It pools in the floor, ankle deep. The chamber is vast. Columns of carved stone rise into shadow. Snail motifs, spirals. Yep, this is a tomb. Tons of bones all around. Whisper, whisper, don't take too long. In the center, an altar, a mummified corpse. Not human. A snail, a giant snail. Shells crystallized, preserved. The body itself is wrapped in ancient cloth, covered in strange runes. One of the appendages is extended, held out. In its grasp, a ring. Entirely silvered. What is that thing? Examine the ring. Yeah. You step forward. Water ripples around your feet. The ring is silver, inlaid with small shells and blue stones. You stare at it. So, we gonna take it? I require you to get Bucks Live again, or simply get the game on Steam for the low price of, Boy, it's telling that 4, the one everyone hates, is on sale for $5, and 3, the one everyone loves, is not on sale for $45. Hey, do you want to spend $5 and play 4 with me, even though it's not as good as 3? 4 is the one that sucks. I hear 4 is passable. Like, it's not as good, but... Oh, maybe it's better. The reviews are definitely better. And fuck, it's $5, dude. Give me that ring. Kaido would never forgive me if I didn't try and take the ring. 4 is considered not as good as 3. I don't think it sucks. The reviews for it are much better, so maybe they fixed it. Oh. Ring of Spell Storing. Nice. For a minute, nothing happens. Esoteric tingling. Magical ring. Put it on. Find out what it does. Goblin wipes sweat from his brow. Get out of here before something else wakes up. A sound. All around you. Ah, shit. The shadows, alcoves beneath the water. They rise. Skelly boys. You willing to grab it? Hell yeah. You around tonight? Want to play it? A little Super Mega Baseball? Go smacking our balls around? The bones, ancient and yellowed, covered in barnacles and coral. Run! They're already surrounding you. You are trapped. Oh no. Okay, decent initiative. That's 15, yeah. Ooh. I tied with the skeleton? No, he rolled a natural 18 and I got a 15. Oh boy. As they move, a chorus of clattering bones. Protect your loot, damn it! There's too many! Alma draws a sling and lets stones fly. It strikes one skeleton square in the skull. It cracks. The creature doesn't fall. Fuck! The swimmer around you opens her eyes. Rested blades, bone spears, coral-covered clubs. 3 of them converge on you. Thank you, Barkskin. Thank you, Barkskin. Third one misses, but barely. You're bleeding. Damn it! Got half my health. More skeletons. He dodges, but the second one catches him in the leg. Ah, shit! The skeletons circle, waiting for an opening. 7 of them. You've never faced as many at once. Nothing but bones. Manage them. Death surrounds you. Literal death. Well, this is not ideal. I do not think I'm strong enough to be trying to pull this off. We need to get out of here. Working on it! Oh, okay. I mean, I think I gotta try for wisdom, look for a pattern in their movements. Dodge and weave will keep me alive, but it's not gonna, help in the long run. That's terrible. Oh boy. Oh boy. You try to discern their strategy. There's too many moving parts. Chaos is overwhelming. You can't focus. You're still surrounded, but the tide might be turning. Snail is wounded. You're wounded. They're undead. They do not tire. You do? I've got an idea. He emerges behind and kicks one hard in the spine. It stumbles forward, knocking the other 2. Now while they're clustered. Well, they go before me. Blades in every direction. Oh, hey, thanks, Barkskin. Pain. One more push, you can end this. You need to end this or run. Esoteric might. Charge through them or fall back. I mean, that's the lower DC. Fuck it. Alright. Charge through them, lower your shoulders and charge. Your armored body crashes into a cluster of skeletons. Bones fly, scatter like bowling pins. 2 of them don't get back up. Yeah! 5 remain, they're closing in. This isn't working. Fall back now! Turn sprint for the exit. Skeletons give chase, their weapons clattering, but you're faster. You burst from the burial chamber into the passage beyond. Your lungs burn, your wounds scream, but you're alive. Skeletons reach the threshold and stop. They stay in the entrance, weapons raised, but do not pursue further. Keep moving. Limps beside you, Cutchley's leg. You survived, barely. You're right, Snell. I'll live, probably. You have been better, haven't we all? Reach the exit. Lungs burn, body aches, but you're alive. Make your way towards the exit. Behind your burial chamber returns to silence. You are emerging at the bottom of the ruins. The labyrinth delivered you safely down. That was something. Nice to be alive. Yeah, I think we've earned some healing potions, eh, Snell? Yeah, that's the stuff. Drink another one. That's charm, not food. I haven't got food. Oh, boy. Would you like a health potion? Never mind. That's not an option for some reason. Looks at the looming giant mushrooms all around. He tenses his arm, brushes against the sprouting, colorful ones. You don't like mushrooms, do you? Don't see why I would. Especially these giant things. Like, come on, look at them. They're huge. These damn mushrooms. I'm fine, I'm ready. I can't believe Noki likes this guy even after his mushroom hate. Meek has not seen a big dungeon in forever. Save game. Oh, pshaw. Just because you said that, I will not be saving my game. Don't tell me how to play this game. Reminds me of Colony. Colony was in place like this. Oh, your colony was way, way beneath the city below then. Yes, I mean, think so. Old Colony had many plant, many rocks, wet too. That does describe many, many parts of the sea below, but good to know. Meek does not know for sure. Meek heard Colony before. Meek was in big house, not dungeon. Onward, Meek shall keep watch. This is interesting. An old shield. That was Snell, sorry. Meant the shield. A bronze shield. Sure. Oh, couldn't I, any chance I can, check out this sword? Nope. Fuck that. I'll give it one try. I've got 11 of these stupid things. Nope. Ah, well. Whatever that sword's got going on, I can't figure it out. Huh. I can walk on that. Neat. I'll look into that in a second. Is that snow? We have got apples. Nice. All right, max health. You'll love to see it. What is that? Wet and covered in fungus. What is it? A leech? Or it's a pouch? All right, I'll trifle my way through it. Nice. A tiny mushroom. Sure, swamp extract. All right, before I go much further south, let's see what the hell that snow thing's about. Something's frozen here. This is like an esoteric event. Why is it snowing, Snell? You tell me, you're the expert. Clearly don't stay in this thing too long.
Your flesh is turning stale. Oh boy.
God damn this esoteric bullshit.
Look around. Fade era, ruins, it's a thing. Shape vaguely humanoid, a small creature, a mushroom thing. Probably don't want to spend time investigating this with the cold, given this creature froze.
What is that? No clue. Fungoid. Either way, if you stick around here any longer, I will go stand outside the freezing esoteric sphere.
Man, it's cold here. Frozen skin, slow blood flow, goblins glaring at you. Try and move it? Grab the icy surface thing, but you cannot. No. Not heavy, but stern. I should go. Damn thing. A long mushroom. Wish I had fire of some kind. Great dragon roasting some snails. Oh, is that a mural? Oh. Oh, gee. That's an... Hey, the crabs! Hey, crabs. Well, here's the encounter. Man, this would be a great time to save. Oh, well. Maybe this will stop people from telling me how to play the fucking game. Big Leader Gorgalash. Okay. Frost Troll. Great and mighty Frost Troll. Horrifying, even while sleeping. You have a few ways of approaching this. Killing a troll is not easy. You need all the advantage you get. Attack him right away, giving you a head start. Put up some kind of trap. Try and communicate first. Weak. Walk away. Also weak. I mean, I guess I could throw grease down. I'm not really sure that helps with the whole trap thing, though. Yeah. Also doesn't tell me his alignment. Although there's a spell for that I don't have. Why don't I just go around this guy, huh? How about that? Oh, who's that? Can I not move? There's an invisible wall. They're like, hey, you're gonna have to deal with this problem if you're gonna sort this out. I will point out. I know I have to interact. I'm very charismatic. I'll just say. Do kind of wish I could have enhance ability up, but if it goes badly, I really want bark skin up. So, yeah. Sure. What do you mean? Sure. I'm extremely charismatic. He said, finishing a bottle of rum. All right. Let's tango, Mr. Troll. It's back facing... Yeah, who... Oh, well, there's Frank, son of Frank, I think we found. It's back facing a pillar of yore, a creature right out of every kid's nightmare. A troll. A frost troll, to be precise. Horrid creature. Sleeping like a damn babe. Your goblin companions stare slack-jawed at the beast. There's a cage next to the pillar. Something inside the cage moving, but you need to get closer to investigate. By y'all, what a time to leave. It's only a 12 DC. Wake up, foul beast. Good morning, troll. They'll never expect me to be polite to the troll. I'm just saying. What do we do? I'm not sure, cleric. He reluctantly moves his gaze off the beast face to you. It's beyond anything that we can't kill a troll. His face says, could we? Good morning, troll! The troll slowly opens its horrifying eyes and turns to you. They never expect politeness. Cough! Stirs and leans forward. Car! See rage building. Let him know that you're here to kill him in a polite way. Nice day for... Excuse you, I'm speaking. Nice day for arrest by a pillar, eh? You gotta Bugs Bunny this shit. Yeah, see? The troll looks at you like he can't believe his eyes. Boy, what are the odds running into someone like you down here? You might be able to talk yourself out of this, right? A cleric! Oh, I have waited so long. He roars. Your bones are loose sludge. Long to crush one of his little soldiers. Wow. Yeah, he really wants to kill you. Shit. Well. That's just rude, frankly. Unless I'm Bugs Bunnying my way out of this. Oh, come on. Ye of little faith. Goblin companion's already reacting. Loads of stone to his sling and shoots it, breathing heavily. He crunches in the troll's kneecaps, blowing the skin off and causing him to waver. You stand tall in front of the troll. Molehill defying the mountain. Act now. Astonishingly foolish. You cannot defeat a troll with brute force. Sorcery was invented for moments like these. Your flesh is shaking. Fear in every limb. Okay, clearly this got off to a bad start. Let's try and calm things down. Convince him you're here to talk. The troll got kneecapped. Thanks, Snell. I have advantage with a +2 for that one, or I have a straight up +9 for that one. Really wish Snell hadn't fucking kneecapped this guy. Honestly. I could probably spend a turn stealing my nerves. Let it ride! Hell yeah. He's a troll. He'll value being above you, stronger than you, and looking up to you. Easy as pie. Mighty troll, I've traveled far to beseech you. Provide me with the answer to just one question. A self-satisfied smirk appears on the troll's face. Speak, small one, and heed my warning. No king suffers foolishness. Also, my knee hurts. Get your friend to stop doing that. Just one question. That's all you've got time for. Make it worthwhile. What are you voting for in the election? I'm a census man, you see. I feel like he suffers no foolishness. Probably not what's your biggest weakness. That's, I assume, not going to work. What are you doing down here and why are you so hostile? Why don't you tell me about it? Why are you so hostile, guy? What are we doing here? Why are you so angry? Big fella, a big strong guy like you, what do you got to be angry about? The world? Half the problems we're dealing with, we're so small. Those aren't problems for you. What do you got to be hostile about? Oh, he hates all humans. That's an issue. Got it. Just like their god, they shall die. His name is Earth, and he was the greatest god. He did kill all of your people. Yeah, I get it. The light in his eyes fade. Silence, peon! Spell is broken. The hatred returns to the troll's eyes twofold. Ah, the degeneracy of man has no limit. You've awoken King Gorgalash. Quake, wretch, for your doom is come. Pulls back to giant leg, kicks for another roar. Oh, thanks, Sparkskin. Really coming in handy. Wave of spears. Best to shake it off, but damn. Attack its eyes. Okay. Guess I should have gone for he's a great god or whatever. Sweat flying off his brow. He slings at the goblin, or the goblin fires at the troll's face. Left eye with a smack, direct hit. Troll roars in pain. Yes! Consider your best option. Cannot crush his skull, it's too far. You're right in the death zone, get around him. Okay, well. Oh yeah, you know what? He's a little calmer. He was shot in the face. Let's end this non-violently. I may have barreled through some skeletons and murdered a roper, but you know, you fellow man in the sewers with me, we can end this non-violently. You look into his eyes and see hate and fear. You see the troll's rage-filled behavior. You have come to a basic yet vital realization. Earth. That is where his anger is directed, but its origin, fear. Yeah, I should have invoked his name. What murders? Yeah, I'm the best guy around. You can use this fear to your advantage. If you successfully impersonate Earth himself, then perhaps you can resolve this quickly. Troll leans forward, hate in his eyes. Well, if I die, A, I'm going back quite a ways, and B, I know exactly what to say to him, at least. Thanks, Barkskin. Really a vital spell.
Blood is drawn. I will mangle your corpse, filthy cleric.
Muscle pass are closing off this fight. It'll be all or nothing. Goblin's at a safe distance. He keeps hitting him.
Insolent pest!
Grab him. You need to commit to an actual plan. Figure it out now. You know a solution. Bullies and cowards and trolls are no exception. His fear of your god is one defining feature, a thing that's chased him in the darkness down here for a decade. Pretend to be... I need 8. I have a +9. This is a DEHTT, or debt. I don't even have to try. Fuck. That was lower than I would have liked. But I still pass, because I'm so charismatic. You pull all of your might into a posture and stand with divine grace despite the blood caked on you. You enhance the volume of your voice and speak with the rumble to dwarf even the trolls. You desperately try to hold together your meager kingdom. I need not try, for I know it's mine, and so I reclaim it. What? I foolishly offered to spare you, and you spit on my forbearance. You call yourself a king? I am a god. You think your size protects you? Know this, you are but a tree grown in my path to be chopped down. No, and now I lift my axe. Troll's anger turns totally blind, panicked fury. He's terrified, the poor thing. But this is the only way you can end the fight without more death. Also, it was sick. You killed it. The troll reaches towards you with one hand. Oh shit, no it's not. It's a feint!
Master, look up!
Notice too late, the beast is moving forward, its foot coming at you fast as a missile. Oh no. Comes down you like a hammer and an anvil. Try not to be flattened. Rough underside crushes your entire being in an instant. You cannot do anything. It is impossible. Wait. You're crushed against the ancient stone. I failed. Again, yes. A sacrifice for the pavement on the gravel road 30 feet down the lane. Is this another flashback? Blood pooling in the gutters. Yeah, it is. People forming a crowd all around. A spectacle of human achievement. A fight against the most fearsome beast of Ascani. Ended in an instant. You saw when it happened, when the troll awoke from the mud and stone. Its claws clashed against the thatched roof of a neighboring hovel. Father was not the first to grab a pike. He was not the last. He was one of many brave men. I remember the sound. Which one? Cursed shrieking, Dad's bones being crushed, Mom's scream as she found him, all of it. I remember all of it. Oh. Cool. Real Attack on Titan shit right there with the mom getting killed by this thing, eh? I mean, I assume not this guy on the screen or anything, but a troll. Yeah, I remember all of it. You were there for it all. The sight etched into the inside of your eyelids. Not mom, dad. Okay, well, sure, gender-swapped Attack on Titan. Although the mom's probably not like a mad scientist bullshit, whatever. That anime sucks. People glazed Attack on Titan real hard. It sucks, dude. Attack on Titan's not a good story. It's interesting for like the first 5 or 6 episodes, and then it does the normal anime bullshit with like a shonen protagonist, and it's just so not good. Everything after like the first attack on the city is just not good. It's just so lame. Sight of humanity being snuffed out by the wretched creatures, each deserving a complete annihilation on the gravel road 30 feet down the lane. Keep saying the gravel road 30 feet down the lane. Mother did not speak with you about it, not once. I never asked. You never asked. That is what a man does. He grabs a pike and goes to face a roaring troll. He gets his bones embedded in the pavement, over and over again. Until the heavens open up and the earths and hells spill their guts on your doorstep, until the last man takes his last breath on the last day of existence. Until you die, you will pick up the pike! Mangled and bruised, dying. Thank you, I'm still alive. Barkskin, really good! I cannot recommend the spell Barkskin enough in this game. I don't think it's that good in actual D&D, but in this game, real good. I think in actual D&D, all it does is make your AC 16. Cutting all damage in half, real nice. You live! Bones cracked and soul returned. Yes, you live. Trollet's out laughter. I crush you, yet you stand. Cockroach! How are you alive? Never mind, just keep fighting. This is where it ends. Despite being visibly panicked and tired, the goblin whips the knife stone in his head, cracks him above his eye. Your companion is on fire! Give him a quick thumbs up. Gives you a curt nod. No, the thumbs up's our thing, man. This is everything. Time for divinity. Call upon Earth. Remember the chants. Oh. 3 DC. You plan to impersonate Earth. You have thaumaturgy. You've seemingly come back from the dead. You offered him peace. He's terrified of you. I have a +2. Literally, only a nat 1 fucks this up. And I have advantage. Do you know how much of a fucking punch in the dick, how quickly I would have ended the stream if I got 2 nat 1s on advantage for this? You have to head up and try and find within you the delicate yet omnipresent connection to Earth. It is there. You draw it onto yourself as you're siphoning from an ocean. 2.5% chance. Boy, when you put it that way, it seems actually somewhat likely. It's like, oh man, that's possible, unfortunately. It fills you. You burst at the seams with divine power. You feel Earth inside of you. If you weren't deep in combat right now, we'd have to think about the wording of that. Troll! The kingly troll looks around, his face twisted in pure panic. No, be gone! You will not get me, no! Dodge roll. He's lumbering away. He lunges forward. No! No! Now's your chance. Don't let him get away. Focus and steady mind. It's time to take this evil down. Take him. Break him. Become the troll slayer you were meant to be. Well, I have one option, so. I am king of Ascadi. I am. Now is your moment. Your god is watching. Every god is watching. Strike down the beast. Finish what Earth started. Yeah, defeat him. Oh, fuck. Well, there he goes. So, did we just not bother adding like a sound and some screen shake, or is he still falling? Oh, he went into the water. Okay. Defeat the big leader, Gorgalash. And people thought I should save the game. Well, that's it. It's over. To make sure the fading, echoing yell of the beast means he actually went down all the way to his doom. Yeah, I leveled up. Big leader Gorgalash has fallen down to the gravity flip. That means the troll has a 1 in 20 chance of survival. Oh, so he needs a nat 20, is what you're saying. Let's hope. Shaky breath leaves your chest. I can't believe it. That wasn't just a regular troll either, was it? On the ground, just off the edge of the chasm, you see the only proof left by the beast. A tooth. It's called a tusk, actually. A troll king. I'm happy just to be alive. Snow puts away the sling. Take any hits, Snell? No, nothing. You tanked all those hits by your lonesome. Barkskin. Cannot understate how good Barkskin is in this game. Speaking of which, how you holding up? I'm definitely been better. No exhaustion, though, is shocking. Yeah, cure wound or 2 and I'm back to normal. Hey, healing magic's strong, but still. Well, if you need another break, we both deserve it after that. For now, let's check out the weird cage. Seems like someone's inside. It sure does. All right, first, let's heal. Well, actually, let's level up. That might heal me. No, this is the level. Right. There we go. All right. Do we think charisma? No, I think I'm fine on charisma. I don't need 20 charisma. I think I'm good. Think I'm totally good on that one.
The thing is, we're all at even numbers except for charisma, and the plus 1 point. I think it's the game said you can get to level 6. I think because that's where it was telling you what your bonuses were. So I guess in theory I could get something nice. I'm gonna boost dexterity. Extra dexterity might be good. And if I do hit level 6, I'll boost level 6. I'll boost it again. How's my health? Definitely need some healing. Okay. Have yourself 2 health potions, and you should have some swamp mushrooms. Yes. Oh, that means a simple couple apples, and we are right as rain, Snell. Now I'll save the game. Post troll. Level 6 is the max, yeah. I saw on like a loading screen it was telling you how many like what your bonuses were at each level, and it only went up to 6. So I assume you get to level 6 at most in this game. You can probably, if you play it, I don't know if right is the correct word, but if you play it in a particular manner. Oh, 2 health potions. Fuck yeah. Bottle of milk. That's something I can equip? I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Didn't someone want milk for something? I don't remember. But yeah, much like Baldur's Gate, the capped you at 12. You don't go all the way to 20 in this game. You just go to 6, it looks like. Anyway, the cage, you can open it. Well, I wanted to maybe engage with Frank, son of Frank, or behold him, rather. As you approach the cage, you hear a faint voice. Ahem. Would you get me out of here, good fellow? On the ground, you see a key. The troll dropped it. It's for the cage, of course. Yes, must have fallen off the troll during the fight. Who are you? Currently, I am but a man in need of a great savior. Should I open it, Snell? Yeah, I think you should. Dragon slain, time to save the damsel. Hear a laugh from inside the cage. A damsel, eh? I'll take it. Now, please. Right. I could pepper him with the tea shop, but he'd probably be like, well, I'll tell you if you let me out of here, so. A well-dressed man who is surprisingly not too scuffed. Step out. Prince Meriadoc. Well, he's definitely dressed in yellow. The book by his feet reads Beyond Reeds. Moonwatch. Ah, yes, this is the feeling. Freedom. The sweetest nectar of any band. Yeah, this guy, he's got style written all over him. That sure is a free strider. He must be Frank, son of Frank. Are you Frank, son of Frank? Ah, you must have picked up my alias at some point. Fancy free strider flashed you a series of pearly white teeth. Allow me to properly introduce myself. Hola, hey son, salva misa, Chezik, halloo, and greetings. Bows forward in a deep performative motion. My name is Meriadoc Moonwatch, great merchant prince of reeds. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, and quite honestly, a much bigger pleasure to be rescued by you. Looks at the goblin and immediately holds his hand, presenting his palm. You must be a local tribal member. Great to meet you. Looks at the hand for a beat too long. The goblin did not like the tone of that. That's a real looking down on goblins attitude. But like in a, of course we're better than you sort of way. Technically, yes. I'm Snell. Snell knows that it's not a hand. Snell knows. He shakes the human's hand. Snell knows that's not a handshake. Wait, what? Presenting his palm. Oh, does he go like that as if gesturing? Like, you must be. And then Snell goes to shake his hand. But Snell knows it's not a handshake. It's, just a gesture. Ah, of course. Mary Ducks is returning a limp shake. Yeah, you're not supposed to shake. That's a Free Strider thing. They show their palms to people. Oh. So Snell's just returning the assholishness to him. Showing one's palm is quite the ironic visual for such a wealth-focused ideology. A prince. Merchant prince. It's a plutocratic thing. Oh, that reminds me. Now that I have money, the Free Striders suddenly make a lot more sense. I'm just saying, maybe the wealthy should be the ones prospering. Now that I have money, I think the wealthy should be the ones to control all the money, because I like all of this money I have and earned and wasn't given to me by a magical deck of cards. Baldur's Gate gets you to level 12, I believe. Level 6 is about right for this game in terms of what you need. The whole thing takes place over 5 days. Yeah, that's true. Even 1.2 levels a day seems like a pretty speedy rate. That's fair. It is experience-based, though, not milestone-based, so... You get levels faster that way. I don't even have 0.5% of wealth this man probably commands. 50,000 crowns isn't even 0.5%? Hold on. Are you, he said, whipping out a calculator, are you suggesting that this man has, I did the wrong calculation. I continue to do the wrong calculation. Multiply by 200, yeah. Are you suggesting this man has $10 million? You're suggesting this man has $10 million. So it's a money thing. Yeah, more or less. He lifts his head even higher to proclaim a sing question. And who might you be? I'm the cleric. The cleric? Yes, that's right. Probably far more than 10 mil. All right, don't be on her side. A devoted cleric. Nice. I'll be damned. The one and only, eh? Love it. Claps his hands together. You, my good fellow, have just saved a top-ranking member of the Free Stride Revolution. A merchant prince from a plutocratic society would be stupid wealthy. All right, shut up. No need to double down and prove yourself right. We get it. Now, good thing Clover's not here to see this. Let's get down to business. What can son of Free Phasen help you with? Anything you need. Pay me a lot of crowns. Why does Meek being here benefit me? What the hell's that about? There's also literally no reality in which I actually need crowns at this point. I've got 49,000 and some change. What would he even... who are you voting for? I mean, fuck it though. What if I got to lose? Oh, wait, that's a success. Aw, yeah. How to get him to give me money. Yeah. Quick and decisive. And maybe weigh on the fact you just saved his life. Sorry, did you say something? He was just muttering to himself. Happens sometimes. Mr. Meriadoc, trade prince. Yes? I just saved your life. Ah, I understand. 500. Yeah, okay. All right, sure. Enjoy, sir. There are many hundred coins. Gawk at it. Gawk at it. I gawk at 500. I spit at 5. I wouldn't get out of bed for 500 at this point. You skinflint. Those are my travel reserves. I always keep an extra pouch of the local coinage. I have to say, crowns are quite marvelously designed. It's probably my 7th favorite type of coin, behind pennings, snibs, cigs. I think the embers and brim marks and souls are somewhat equal in usage. I'll put it to good use. Good to hear! Smiles broadly and effectively. He does not care about these coins. Pouch is as valuable to this man as a filed down to 1/10 of its original size crown would be in contrast to you. One day you'll be his level, surely. I've got like 49,000! I drew the gems card! technically earned that money. I don't think there's... Hey, if anyone wants to argue with me that I earned the gems card, feel free. You go and draw a card from the deck of many things and see where it gets you. I took a hell of a gamble. I could have been sent to a nightmare void beyond time and space. Instead, I got 50,000 bucks and made an enemy for life, but we'll worry about that later. Ahem. What do you know about the tea shop explosion? His smile drops. I suppose I should tell you a little story. Yeah, we've been looking for you, Mr. Frank Frankson. Nods the goblin. I hope we can keep this under wraps, of course, but as you might have imagined already, I'm down here without any permit. In the half-lays, look the other way for this one. Snow looks the free strider up and down. Yeah, tell us what you know and I'll get you whatever permit you need, okay? Wonderful. He braces himself. I arrived in the morning and planned on taking a stroll through Tolstad before heading down. Kay doesn't even count his pocket change. But I have so much money. Probably spend more on toilet paper a month than that, but it's so much money. I have so much money. My money. Man, I've got money. Like, come on. Ugh, no one respects my money. My presence was a bit of bad timing, really. A week before the election, a son of free Thazen arrives on the scene. That could cause a bit of havoc. Since our dear Ascani Reed's trade company was doing so very well in this election, I did not want to steal any limelight. But then, of course, fate intervenes. Just when I find myself before the Ascani pillar, a darn fireball goes off next to me. It doesn't make you part of the 1%, which this man is. Man. 50,000 G's and I'm not even in the 1%. Just my luck. But it's so much money. I should be able to just throw money at all my problems and make them go away. Once the ringing had stopped and some goblins started swarming the place, trying to put out the flames, I decided quite quickly that this could end poorly for both my timetable and the poor people who had to deal with the mess. Sounds like an awful coincidence. Like they say, fortuitous Gaia frowns upon my path. That is, Lady Luck. I rushed down the stairs since I already had my direction. I figured I'd postpone the upstairs sightseeing. Head straight down into the below, as you people say. You people? The locals, of which you are a part, I assume. He is, don't worry. Free Strider gives you a solemn frown. I saw something. You see, I have a pair of glasses. They allow me to detect magic, among other things. Where are these glasses? Lost, sadly. Trolls shook me around, so they ended up somewhere down the river, I presume. You maybe wouldn't be surprised if it just straight up wastes his ass. Yes, we get it. It is only his 7th favorite currency, for God's sakes. You saw a man on fire. What? Excuse me? Specifically, I saw the outline of a man. Invisible. An invisible man. Perhaps I describe it a bit more like, yes. An invisible smoking man. My glasses allowed me to see him, or at least a faint outline of his esoteric illusion. Did you see any other details about this man? It was clear that it was a man. He was on fire and was probably wearing some type of armor. Silhouette made that fairly obvious. Human, I would guess. Too tall for a dwarf, too short for a, half-giant. Merely a humanoid slightly taller than either of us. I'm sure you've experienced with detect magic, but my glasses are not as powerful as that spell usually allows. Sadly, all I could see was a silhouette. Where did you see this? I had entered the, area right below, with all the apartments and the big ravine. Pillar crossing. You saw this invisible man at the pillar crossing. Yes, that's it. I saw him heading across the bridge, or rather towards the pillar. What did he do? That's a question worth 1,000,000 tens, eh? Currency of Free Stride Revolution. While free cities have multiple currencies, the magical paper money of Reeds is quickly growing into the most valuable across the coast. Great. Eliminating multiple currencies for the one they control. Nothing authoritarian about that. Tell me. What did he do? Takes a deep breath. He went inside the pillar. Pillar of Yore. Elaborate. I agree, that seems reasonable to do. It's strange, but let's be clear. I first thought I saw a strange esoteric event, or ghost, because this silhouette I saw, it went straight into the pillar of yore, right in, as if it walked into the stone, and the stone turned into, how do I describe it? A magical mass. Warping around the invisible man as flames being put out and being merged into it. You're sure it wasn't a ghost, then? I've seen ghosts, good fellow. This was no ghost. This was an invisible, very real man. Wherever he went, once he was inside the pillar, his presence disappeared immediately, along with the esoteric force emanating from the stone. I never see anything like it, but I have read about it. Pillar of yore across the coast. The Arcanists performed many an experiment on them. There have been reports found in hidden documents during the rebuilding of Thazem, you see. Documents from high-ranking Arcanists. This is all kept very secret among Free Strider ranks, of course. Arcanist secrets belong to... Please tell me. Yeah, I can tell you one thing about it, perhaps. I know our argument as to why I should tell you everything. Thanks, Meek. Thanks, Meek. Yes, this man clearly accepts logic, a rational human, a wizard even. Mr. Meriadoc Moonwatch, any information you give will help me on this case. Now, push the most rational thing he obviously desires. It will also help keep the first ever election of Norvik safe. Clap his hands together. You said the magic word, didn't you? Yes, I do worry this whole event will curse the Free Strider cause if you can keep things clean up. Fine. As I said, this is top secret, so you do not hear it from me. Crosses arms, looks into the mist. Free Strider ideal is meritocracy without magic. It's not shocking. However, obviously, we inherited the massive esoterical caches left behind by the Arcanists because of the beheadings. A terrible and idiotic waste of talent. Easy way to get some magical goodies. Kill all the wizards! Yes, well, there's no more magical goodies after that, is there? Magic itself grew weaker over the years due to the Arcanist greed. Many of their findings are still quite useful to this day, especially the scientific data. What's the secret, then? They appear to have been in contact with yore. That is fascinating. How? It's not exactly a conversation or anything. They received esoteric messages, not unlike the ones recorded during the Gate era by civilizations like the Snail Folk who built all the ruins around us. It was an omen, you might call it. What do you tell them? Free Strider taps his hands on the pillar. Some strange codes taught them new spells. Last message we found written down by one of the Arcanists of Hagenshags. It was an order to stop. Stop what? Opening the gates. You see, I handed on the pillar beside him. They found cracks in the gates. Gates of yore leading to the outside. The place we all came from. They got out? Teams of Arcanists, back when they still wielded 9th, 10th, and even 11th level spells. Spells have gotten weaker, so they can't wield such spells anymore. They can enter the pillars just for short stints. Many did not return, but those who did describe a void of souls, alien worlds beyond, far realm aberrations, and paths within strings, or whatever that means. Their work was cut short due to the Coast War, but they got in, my good fellow. And the invisible flaming man, he nods. I believe the invisible man, who most likely fled directly from the explosion, he too entered one of those cracks in the ancient gate, as unlikely and wondrous as that seems. Huh. How would you even deal with that? Like, do we follow him through the crack? Yes, no, we must follow him through the crack. Meriadoc chuckles, a nervous chuckle. Good luck with that, I say. Unless you happen to know some ancient beings or gods forbid still alive Arcanists, then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Found no realistic way to replicate their attempts to enter the pillar. It's not like higher tier spells are exactly common, eh? Could a Sphinx count as an ancient being? Oh, you spoke with a guy in a Sphinx upstairs. She's quite the celebrity. Yeah, we're dating. He said, definitely not in denial. Hell, if you can get her on your side, then why not? I know some Free Strider researchers attempted to get on the good-sized Sphinx in one of the layers near Kriv, or Kree 4, but that didn't exactly end too well. What about an insane demi-lich? I suggest staying away from one of those, but really, even if you had one as your best friend, It probably would not have the power to perform such magic. I'll find a way. I'm happy to be of service. I'm very worried for your safety. Goblin companion who stands quiet next to you. Explained earlier that over time people lost the ability to cast spells over 5th level, something like that. Yeah, I remember that conversation. I don't remember the exact level, though. Player Travel raises his hand. Just to be clear, we're talking about teleportation, like magical transportation. Yeah, what do you think? What do I think? Now side-eyes the grinning freestrider before leaning in with a scowl. Look, I'm speaking on behalf of Lady Sadeleaf when I say this. Takes aside a few steps away from Meriadoc. The halfways want this handled, no matter the obstacle. This could be very dangerous. Now, I get it. It speaks of bravery in the face of overwhelmingly new experience. I'm not taking this lightly, I promise. Why does she really want this so badly? Thinks about letting his eyes upon the pillar. If we don't get something tangible, like, for example, this rogue spellcaster, then the halfways will be in a real shitty situation. Is Sageleaf losing power? No, she's got that in the bag. Economically speaking, the city is fucking us all the time. Sorry to break it, but the bosses don't really make it easy for us. The economy is fucking us all. Sure, but still. The city manages to get their way, the whole fireplace failure narrative, along with all these damn zoning disputes. Legally, we're looking to get completely screwed. Lots of tenants that we have to house without any permits or apartments they occupy. Hundreds of buildings across Tolstad, commerce, living space, even some governmental locales. If we don't get something tangible, at least a very tight leverage, our dear magistrate Darrow, then... Let's out a sigh. I have to do anything I can to stop that from happening. The old lady put a trust in me to handle it. Hold out your hand. Let's have an adventure. Instinctively, he grabs it, giving you a solid handshake. Let's have a gods be damned fucking adventure. We have decided to go into the Pillar of Yore. Oh, how lovely. I hope you survive. If you do, I'll be sure to write a piece about it. Drop this yellow hat? Most likely, yes. Yeah, I'm not using it. Oh, won't you look at that? Found it in the city below, upstairs. I must have lost it at some point. I did get in quite the hurry. He just went to collect your packs, pulls out a book. This is the least I could do in return. A signed limited edition of Beyond Reads. Oh yeah, down there. Thanks. I try to infuse my writing in Freestrider ideals. It's proven to be quite popular across the coast. Hopefully it's a sign of times of Gaia's good fortune to come. Puts on his hat. It doesn't look good on him. It sadly does not suit him. You'll continue imagining him without the hat. We're not updating the art. I love this hat. It's been on lots of adventures, you know. Questions I can help with. People losing the ability to cast high-level spells is not news from Frank at this point. No, and I think in the back of my mind I knew that. I don't remember when I learned that, but I knew that, like, spells were capped at a certain level. It's part of why the fireball necklace was so important, because it was essentially like a 9th or 11th level fireball, which is impossible to cast at this point. That's why it was so important. You know the elf? Not really. I have a few elven friends in the Reeds. I'm quite new here in Norvik. How come? Nothing to concern yourself with. I'm mysterious. I won't pry, I swear. That's all I've got for now. Very well. I think I'll pick myself up for a bit. I think that darn bastard troll tossed my belongings down the riverbed. Hopefully I'll be able to recover some of it, but either way, thank you again, good fellow. You've performed an amazing service for me in the entire revolution, if you believe some of my fans. That's a palm to you. I owe you a great deal. If we ever cross paths again, I'll be sure to repay you. Don't shake his hand. You look like a fool. Yeah, don't shake it. Shakes hand. Catch a glimpse of a grimace. Shit. He does not like your grip. Ah, yes. The earth folk shake, eh? Grip him harder. He rips his hand out of yours and flashes you a joyless smile. The freestrider shows you his palms in open gesture. Well then, if you need anything else, I'll still be here for a bit. We can look out there, and if I have time, let us speak again on Election Day. I'm sure to hang around Tolstad when it's time. Goodbye, Prince Moonwatch. Well, that's how we enter the pillar, I assume. Although
could go this way. Troll must have raided an undercoast merchant. Your stomach churns. Ah, it could be this way as well. Well, that's for the future. That is for a future date, specifically next Thursday. Oh, goodness me. Into the view. Unknown. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Several points of entry into the pillar. True, I suppose any bit of the pillars probably would do it, eh? Into the unknown. That is going to be it for me tonight. I have bills to pay. Ugh. And I have baseball to play with Nathan because I tricked him into playing baseball with me. Ha 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 ha! The fool. He gets a night of playing video games with me. The complete buffoon. Love you all. Be good people. See you all Sunday for Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. A game I'm very much enjoying and should have continued. But I rolled my ankle last Monday, so, you know. Took a day off. Took a day or two to recover. But either way, Esoteric Ebb, still a phenomenal game. Take Barkskin. It's such a good spell. Holy crap, is it a good spell. Good night.